Shine bright like a diamond. 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 Fine light in the beautiful sea. I chose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star I see, a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that we could come on the right way. All right way. At first sight, I felt energy.
Good afternoon. That's so weird to say, but good afternoon, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey, Jane. Hey, Bella. Hey, Palace. Hey, Cora. Hey, Make It Make Sense. Hey. Hey, Krista. Hey, Fancy. Hey, Cecilia. Listen, I don't know why I keep getting this headache, but it's little right now. Hey, Just Lilo. Hey, Libra. Hey, Susan. Listen, I got to tell y'all all something because it's funny, but it's not, but it is funny. Hey, Just Rabbit. So I have a kitten. We name her Black Cat. And she likes to hang out my bedroom window. And the screen, hey, Earth. Hey, very lucky lady. The screen to my bedroom window, my cat's made like this. It's a nice size hole. I'm going to say it's a nice size hole. Hey, Lori. So I was doing wash and I like shake out the clothes before I fold them. And Black Cat jumped out my window. It's not funny, but it is funny because my window's not far from the ground. So it's kind of funny. But she was like, she's still in the window, but I thought it was funny and I had to share it. And that cat, she's crazy. Hey, everybody. Oh, I came live because I wanted to clear up. Glam, you're being a little messy, sweetheart. You really are. I try to, give you the benefit of the doubt, but your kitten does it too. Listen, I said, oh, did the cat just fall out the window? And my husband was outside. Like, we have like a sun porch. He was like, yeah, the cat is outside. I'm like, how did she land? Because I was so scared. But he was like, she landed on her feet. I was like, oh. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. Like, what? She's so crazy. She's like such an excited cat, but she gets scared at this craziest little moves. Like, I can't deal with it. Bella, I dropped it for you. But Glam, I just want to say this because you try to say Valoma doxed you. Absolutely not. Even shown, hey, Bella.
Well, cats land on their feet.
I didn't know, though, because I was like, wait. I was like, the cat just really went out the window? I, took the jeans and, shake them so I could fold them up. And she was gone. I heard it. I was like...
Sounds like Nova around here. Like, she hears, because of that wreck, if she hears anything, she goes around my neck. Like, she's done.
You know what's great? I replaced this screen 3 times, and I got big windows in my room. So the window, that screen costs I think it was $175, and then he gave me a discount the last 2 times, but it's still like $150. I'm not replacing it anymore. Just jump out the damn screen. I refuse to replace it. Yeah, so did you hear that Glam?
Get you some screen from the what is it, Ace Harbor kind of thing, a Home Depot store, and
with the rubber. Somebody told me that.
What's that thing? Fuck. That's cool. I can't.
It rolls in between the crack. I think I know what you're talking about because I got the screen doors, huge screen doors on my porch. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and one of them the cats ripped the bottom. So I think I might just do it that way because these cats get on my nerves. Hey, everybody coming in.
A stapler. Get a screen and staple it up, and it'll be fun.
That's a good idea. See, I'm not the bedroom window. I don't care because the cats are always in that window. But my front screen, to the porch one, oh no, I can't stand that. So you were on. It was me, you, and Valoma when we were on my panel the other day, and Glam tried to say that Valoma doxed her. Hey, Kimberly. Valoma didn't dox you. She just showed an email.
If you go over to Clam's channel and her about all her information.
Oh, you know I'm
there.
already I'm already pulling it up because of this. Because first of all,
I heard it's there.
Yeah, it is 100% there because I don't fucking dox people. I don't need to dox people. Like, it's all right here. I'm gonna highlight it, but you doxed yourself. All Paloma did was literally share it. You doxed yourself. So I learned to make an email just for your page to protect yourself. Okay?
Yep. That's what you told me as soon as I thought about doing a channel. Do not do it with your regular email. Do it with a different email.
I did because I gave a lot of people my email, but now I had to make a whole new email because all my kids' school stuff goes there and it was getting flooded. And I was like, whoa, let me make a YouTube email. This way it's separate and I don't, it gets too messy. But the way she talked about Valoma, it really bothered me. Like, Valoma's so sweet. She literally, oh man, she called you out on your bluff. That's all it was. And you just can't handle it. You just can't fucking handle it.
If you want to be a part of it, everybody welcome.
If you want to be a part of the drama, whatever the hell we call ourselves, I don't even want to be drama, but clearly I'll never go nowhere.
You're mental health. You're doing the mental health thing, and I'm doing the laugh thing. So we are not.
Yeah, I'm like rubber room. I'm in the padded rubber room fucking community. Yeah, listen, I did too, because you know what? I gave her the benefit of the doubt, and I was like, I was watching Glam. I'm like, you know what? She's nice. This thing probably was like the whole Michelle thing was probably like a little mistake. But when I started hearing wash out hours and all, I never even thought about that on my channel, to be honest. Like, I wanted to help Michelle.
I mean, you were standing up for Glam with us, saying,
because I was saying like, hey, like I've been there with Michelle, but
right.
I understand what people are saying. You did not dox her. You didn't even point out the fact that like her thing's up there. And secondly, Valoma, Let me show you this.
She just mad at you, Valoma, because you made her tell the truth. Is all it is. That's all it is.
Exactly. Without even fucking like, you smoothly did it.
She done the troll smooth.
She knocked herself right there. This is all her real information. Like, you know how many people already knew that before you even said anything? Like, I never pointed out, but a lot of people already like knew that. And all she did was show some.
Yes. And when Valoma showed the email, you couldn't see any information at the top of it.
None.
Like, you just seen what she wrote.
The way she spoke about you, it really made me angry because you were really nice about the situation up there, even though you were calling her bluff and they just both fell into the trap. Like, y'all can't get mad at somebody for, y'all fell into the trap. All she did was answer your questions, throw a little stuff at you, and you just boom, the whole thing crumbled. You just couldn't keep it together. It just crumbled.
Right. It was funny as hell. Just saying.
It was fucking great.
Like,
funny. I don't even care. Like, I went to a couple chats afterwards. Like, Vinny was playing it, and it was just funny. Like, it was funny. Like, it is what it is. Like,
Valoma couldn't even laugh on the original, but when she watched it over here on yours, she was cutting up.
I didn't hear anything after she said, yeah, see, like, oh, Lord. She went, I don't know. She did like that live was not a good one. It really wasn't. Because you didn't want it. Your beauty community, now you just brought drama. And everybody says drama sells. So I think you've seen that.
Drama's too much for me, D.
It is.
Drama. It's just too much for me. I can't do it no more. None.
It's mentally. You only did one day, girl. One day, but it's mentally draining.
I didn't even do it for an hour. I was like, this is no. Go back to laughs and make sure everybody wears their depends and laugh.
I agree, Earth. Like, I swear, that's like the main thing people do. Oh, I was doxxed. Like, that's why I came up here. And I was like, let me just fucking dox myself because I'll be damned if anybody tries to hold that over me.
The
Hell
funny
no.
thing is, they tried to do that to me in my chat. You know, I already came
Really?
out. My
Mm-mm-mm.
first live.
That's what I'm saying. Like, like, I know a lot of people want their self to be protected. That should be respected 100%. We shouldn't be out here doxing nobody, especially clip channels. All that shouldn't be doxed. But hey,
It is YouTube. They is going to do what they do.
then I wanted to show this because I know the whole Beezer and tragic situation. I know everybody's gonna be like, that's Bot went live yesterday. If anybody knows, she went on Members Live. Hey, Mary Andy. Still gonna call you that. But Bot went live on a membership for her members only, which great, good, whatever. Like, but this is I'm guessing this is the email to, it says two. So Golden Gypsy and Bot. And this is talking about the nails and the tire. So let's clear this up real quick. That stupid B forgot about all the texts between me and her before YouTube. I know, I do understand. I want to throw nails on her driveway. This is Christy Payne saying, I want to throw nails on her driveway. I'll send you everything, love. I have enough of that bitch. Blah, blah, blah. Then it says, oh, flamethrower needs to sit the fuck down. But there's where the nails on the tire thing came from. I knew it kind of was Chrissy because she has a big beef with Beezer. Yeah, it is. But she has a big beef with Beezer, and it's all over money. Listen, if you don't want to fight with somebody because you owe them money, pay them back and leave it. Well, yeah, first, it is very messy.
Flav was live, right? And Flav heard about it. She texted KP. KP told her she didn't have proof of it, right? I think that's what she said. I think it's on Flav's wall.
She didn't have proof.
But now all of a sudden, she got proof.
Yeah, but look, this is her telling Bot, hey, I want to throw nails on there.
Right.
So, hey, A-Fam. And let me say this, because I was tagged but I don't, sorry, if you tag me, I don't get it because I have the weirdest people in the world tagging me in stuff. People I don't even know, but Devious, it seems like you've been on a lot of phone calls. First and foremost, Devious don't go around trying to be on phone calls. Devious is always added to these phone calls, okay? And it ain't like I'm at it when people are already on there. Thank you, A-Fam, for becoming a member. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Valoma, 100%. Beezer looked out for Chrissy Payne by loaning her money. It was a loan. I do have the messages somewhere, but I did a live about it. My phone with the screenshot, I don't even know where it is. I was looking for it. But I know I definitely...
Isn't this the same woman that scammed that Army vet?
Yes. When I did that, I did a live with that whole situation, and it came out at that time. Beezer gave her money so she wouldn't go to jail. It was kind of like, you have to pay your fees for your PO, but if you don't, you're in trouble. So Beezer said, I don't want you to go to jail, and Beezer said, I'll loan it to you. It was supposed to be paid back. It said in that whole thing, it was a loan. They agreed it was a loan, need to be paid back. So that's where that little beef comes from. Now, as far as the phone calls, that Dee is always on these phone calls. No, I'm getting added to phone calls because there's only a couple people with my phone number, my real telephone number. There's only a couple people I will trust with my phone number because I have doctors. I got so much going on that I don't need nobody playing on my fucking phone. So
Not frisky, sweetheart.
I believe I made a whole live about this months ago when Nux texted me. She said, hey, I'm talking to Chrissy Payne. She wants to talk to you on the phone. Do you care if I add you? I said, Nux, I don't care. But I did want to hear kind of what she was saying, but I was like, I don't care. Go ahead, you could add me. So we were talking. Chrissy Payne said, Devious and Nux, I just want to let you know that I'm going to drive over. Now, Chrissy, you could just tell the truth because it already came out. But you were going to drive over to Michelle's house, sit out front, because I think it was someone, Michelle, I forget what was going on, but she wanted to take pictures of Michelle showing that she could walk. I don't know if it was around when the toe happened, but I kind of feel like it was before that. But I don't, because I feel like me and Nux were trying to help Michelle during the toe. Okay, yeah. So what, you know what? It was around that time because Nux was going to go out to Michelle's and help her. So it was around that time, and Chrissy said she wanted to go out there and take pictures of Michelle's house and all this stuff. And that was all. That was it on that phone call. Like then, we were all just talking, and we hung up. That was it. The phone calls that I'm on, I don't ask to be on these damn calls. Okay, some of the people I don't even know from a can of paint. That's what I said. I will never, ever, ever give out my number to be on any 10, 20-way calls. And Erica, you're running around. I seen your little comment. Oh, Devious is probably recording everybody's phone calls. First of all, bitch, I live in a 2-party state. Do you think I'm that dumb to record somebody? I'm in a 2-party state. I got to tell y'all, I am recording you. Do you think I'm that dumb? I would never be that dumb. And I asked you if you were being recorded because I heard after all these 20-way calls I was on that they're being recorded. So I'm like, damn. So I guess I'm being recorded, which I don't give a fuck. I'm going to tell you what the fuck I said anyway. I don't care. I'm just confused if her fiance is head of a bank. That's what you know what? Somebody just said that to me because, Christy, I got to tell you something, sweetheart, because I know you're probably listening. But a friend of mine reached out, and you're still asking people for money behind the scenes. Did you not learn? You owe Beezer still. Like, you're still asking for money. You're asking to borrow money. I was about to say, Bella, where'd you go? But you're still fucking asking for money. I don't care. Just the ones talking ish. I care. Exactly. Listen, I do not ask to be on these fucking phone calls. I don't record anybody. But let me tell you, when I found out that people are being recorded, I reached out to Erica, even though I know she's a mess. But still, I feel like nobody should be put in that situation. So I asked her, hey, were you ever recorded? Because, like, you're in Pennsylvania too. You're in a 2-party state. Like, I was trying to look out for you. So don't try to fucking play me. Because I'm actually, even though that people, think you're fucking psycho and, the shit that came out on you, I still was trying to look out for you to let you know that you're in a 2-party state, that these people have to tell you you're being recorded, that you have to tell them that you're recording. Fucking psychos. But I'm away from all that mess. Just saying. Hey, Carol, I will never, ever, ever be any part of them weird ass phone calls ever again.
They're
yeah, it is a little
too much. She's going to go
much.
live at 3:00 today, so I wonder what story she's going to come up with now.
I don't know. Like, what this whole thing with Beezer is, she's trying to throw Beezer under the bus. Now, at first I was like, why? Because KP don't like Michelle, so this don't make sense. But then I put it together. Beezer, tragic, Michelle's attacking him. Why not just throw, I owe Beezer money, so fuck it, let's throw her under the bus. Thank you, Crazy5. Thank you for becoming a member.
This is the same one going after pilots too, by the way.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to say this, Christy. I just spoke with you about this whole pilot situation. I went to you personally behind all this. I emailed you and said, hey, listen, pilots don't do the bullying shit. Like, I know y'all know, I didn't know you knew each other, in IRL, but now I do. And I said, I didn't know that, but please, like, just back off. You agreed to, but now it's like, I don't get it. Then bullshit rumors you hear is saying the most.
I'm not freaking. I'm not a 2-person. I don't have time to be 2 different people. Like, I don't.
That's what I'm saying. Erica went as far to say is Bella is friggin' and friggin' is Bella. No, we all was on panel. I even made that clip to prove, like, hey, we're different people. Erica, you could have literally reached out and said, hey, listen, I was trying to look out for the benefit of the doubt, even though, I heard a bunch of shit about you. I still was trying to look at, like, hey, you're in a 2-party state. So I asked you if you were being recorded. I'm not the one recording people. If you hear me ever call my mom and I'm on here, I say, hey, I'm on YouTube. I'm live, to let her know that she's going to be recorded. I would never fucking do that. I'm not. Y'all are trying to put me out to be a dirty person. No, I'm sorry.
I get a little protective over pals too.
But I'll say, let me troll a little bit. Let me just start this out here. If I did record anybody's phone conversation I was on the phone with, you better be shitting your pants. The hell?
How
Hey,
bad
Bad
medicine?
Medicine.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Well, I don't drink Coke, so listen. I bought this collagen and it's mango. I like mango, but I'm not a mango fan, like where I would pick mango out of anything. So I had to add it to soda just to be able to drink it. They only got 2 flavors, pineapple and mango. I don't like either. So I
I
wrote
like
them and said, "Can you
pineapple.
make it? Do you?"
Yeah. I can eat pineapples out the can, straight out the can, cold,
My
straight out,
daughter
and drink the
does.
juice.
I'm not a mango fan. Like this, like flavor.
I think I
eh,
pick pineapple over mango.
maybe I'll try pineapple. These are expensive, these damn bottles, but and then I use Lucy, always using it snail serum.
Lori said,
Ma,
Devious, I know you record me because you miss my voice when I'm not able to stalk you.
you know I do, and then I watch the horse video. It's like I'm joking. I watch the horse clip as I hear your voice in the background. Can you imagine? Oh, Lori's gonna kick my ass. She's gonna kick my ass. Oh god. This whole YouTube shit is wild, man. It's so wild.
It's crazy, man. That's why I do laughs. You know what? Don't forget, you got to get your Halloween mask.
I'm
And
still listen, I'm really stuck in between two, okay? So, you know the one I showed you, it's the full outfit. It's a
Right.
little pricey, but it's fucking awesome. And you know what? You can add hooves, you know, like the heel hooves. That
See,
would be
you
fucking
just have
awesome.
to have the mask for this one. Like, how you gonna get that whole thing?
I know. I just because I would wear it on Halloween, like walking around. I probably would break my ankles, but I think it would be cool. But my son wants me to do the Grinch, but it's the furry one, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't like that kind of texture. Bad Medicine, can you unblock Kimberly71, please? If you have her blocked. Listen, I had so
No,
many
I
people
see
blocked.
her.
No,
Oh, her.
I think
Okay.
yeah, personally blocked. But I had so many people blocked. I was like, why are all these people blocked?
Oh,
I
there
don't
was
know.
one day we had the
Listen, I
black
blocked
codes
Bella
that
one
come
day,
in.
so
You did in another damn chat. Like, come on. But my crackhead turkey's in. I gotta go pick it up probably tomorrow out of the post office. But I gotta figure out how to make sores on it because it's just a turkey mask. So I gotta figure out how to put sores on it.
I'm trying to think because I did my daughter's makeup for her Halloween. She had like sores, and it was like I used a black base with like a red. I think I still have some of the stuff. I'll show you.
Mr. Bella
But
said
you
it
can use
already looks
makeup.
like a crackhead turkey, but I need the
Oh,
sores.
just get a little pipe and like you know you could buy a rose. Like I get that's what they
Yeah,
use
can you
in
imagine
Philly.
the clip channels be, look, Miss Bella Zoe's over smoking crack.
Hey, Susan, I heard you got an apology. That's awesome. Devious
Does it
don't
count?
deserve one.
Did it count? Honestly.
Yeah.
Because
Listen,
she went straight to Rumble, I hear, and run her mouth.
I found Belly. Oh, see, my block list is wild. I'm like, how I didn't know we had to go to Google and unblock people, and then on
Thank you.
StreamYard, it's all over. It's a mess.
Oh, well, I didn't even know. I didn't even know I was blocked over
Kimberly,
there.
Kimberly, you got everybody blocked. I see you, just Jake. How are you doing?
Girl, but remember Wednesday, D, you better not be doing nothing.
Tomorrow's Wednesday. Listen, I'm not. Everybody, pray for me tomorrow. Got court. Put that one on the record. I got court in the morning.
Tomorrow evening, D. Tomorrow evening, you best not come home, go sleep, and miss.
Oh
game
no.
night,
I won't. I'll be up.
You know we got that new game stuff.
But you know, people
coming
love
in.
to talk shit. So for the record, yes, Devious got court tomorrow morning. Pray for me, y'all. Judge ain't fucking with my ass no more. I heard it, but I don't believe it. This is what I'm saying. Like that whole apology, like good for you, for real. Good for you. If you mean it and you're just good for you, that's a good step in the right
Georgia
direction.
Pete, I'm with you. I don't believe it either. But Devious, you don't deserve one.
I know. Like, just listen. I didn't do shit to you, but you know
we,
what? I'll
we know
accept
you're gonna
it.
go cry. You didn't do nothing, but she didn't even give you one. So go. We know you was crying in the corner because you didn't get one.
Thank you. Listen, that's what I'm saying. Like people try to. Oh, devious. How many court dates you got? Motherfucking a lot. You know why? It's because I don't fucking sit here and tell me pull up, and then they'll
It's
come out.
okay.
So yeah, I got a lot.
It's okay, Belinda. Hell, I didn't even know I was. So that.
Thank you, Earth. Yes, if you are in a two-party state, you have to tell everybody, hey, I'm recording you. You literally can get in massive trouble. There's been cases all over around me that they get in massive trouble. You think I want to be part of that? Fuck no. Can I get, yes, please come to court with me, please. Yes,
I will.
please.
Look, I'm on the road, D. I'm coming.
Come to court. I
We
wish I
get through
could
in jail.
record.
We get through in jail, D. If we
I
both went
know.
to court.
I wish I
Because you
could
know
record
Nusty had to be
because
with us.
it would be funny, to be honest. It would be really just funny because if you see how these judges are just over my ass, it would be funny. But they make you turn your phones off, and if you're on it, they take them.
They took enough from you.
Oh,
D.
that would be great. Listen, that would be great because their voices. Oh, that would be great. And they kind of like. I'm not gonna say they have the same background, but they got the same background kind of. If you get my drift, they kind of do. So I think it would be good. I'm glad you're
Bad
on mute.
medicine. Kimmy
Hey.
71 wants to know, can you see her now, hon?
For real, that's what it means. Like, if you're telling me to pull up and you constantly were telling me, this is what my court date's about. Constantly telling me, I'm going to pull up. Now, if you don't want to come out your house, fine. Great. Please let me know beforehand because I will bring my soda. I will bring my snacks and I will wait. And that's what I did. I ran to McDonald's. I got a soda. Yep. Got a pretzel. Went back, parked up. See, you're still peeking out of the blind. Okay. One day you got to leave that fucking house. Okay.
Do you
couple
need
hours later.
Take a bottle or like a milk jug so you don't have to leave the pee.
Hey, they got this pee thing for girls. But listen, I didn't even have to pee. I was so like mad. I was just sitting there like jamming, waiting. Then the cops come a couple hours later talking about, that's harassment. No, it's not harassment. When somebody, I got the text from her. Pull up then. Listen, don't talk shit, and there will be no shit.
Oh no!
Now, yes.
No. You see, oh my God,
times.
that sounds like Michelle on panel with you for a second. No, that's just
oh
me.
No!
Oh
oh!
Let's see. I've been called a dude, and now Michelle. Oh God.
Oh, so
I'm sorry. My country twang just no.
Sorry, Mr. Bella Zoe.
All right. Dee says she's sorry, Mr. Bella Zoe.
See that, like, Krista, I have to chill because, like, come on. But listen, I'll protect my kids to the end of the earth. Don't fuck with my kids. I'll protect my husband and myself. Don't play with me. My whole family's this way, though. My whole family was born and raised this way.
I got grandkids in elementary school, like first and second grade and kindergarten, right? And they be picking on them. And I'm telling my daughter, it's 35 minutes. I'll be there in 20. She's like, Ma, you can't. You'll go to jail. I was like, I can sign myself out. Don't be picking on my grandkids.
I mean, I kind of did that a couple of times in the schoolyard. But my whole family's that way. Like, growing up with, my family's a huge family. The neighborhood we live in, everybody knows, like, we're a huge fucking family. And it was always stand your fucking ground. Like, don't let nobody get over on you. And we did it today. Listen, my aunt is, she be in my comments sometimes. I believe she's in her 50s. If I'm not wrong, because my dad, they're brother and sister. My aunt is still that way. She will roll up on you. My aunt will come and beat your ass with, like, this woman pulled up one time with a club. You know, them things that lock your steering wheel? Don't fucking play. I got charged with harassment. I got charged. Well, I was like, why am I getting harassment? I didn't harass this motherfucker. And the cop was like, yeah, you kind of did by sitting outside. And I literally on my court papers, it says pull up. Pulled up on.
Gee, I would have been like, I wasn't there for her. What you talking about? I was waiting for somebody else and they didn't show up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the one cop was cool. Hey, cool gamer. Hey, Dean. The one cop was cool. Like, he was really cool. The only thing I'm worried about, like, I'm not worried about going to court, but the judge just yelled at me, like, come on. I'm going to give you a fine this time. So I'm paying fines at the ass. So I'm like, he's going to hit me with another fine. He is. He's gonna hit me with a fine, but whatever.
You know you
Thank
are. You
you.
know
I
you
feel like
are.
it's gonna go good tomorrow because I'm trying to get the one. I got 3 pull-up cases, all like 3 different ones, but kind of all in the same 2 days. I was on a kind of rampage. Don't fuck with a bipolar person off their medicine. So I'm trying to get the one drop, which we're working on it. I should definitely, I definitely do.
I don't know
But
what
yeah,
my daughter don't know what more to do with them picking on them. And she's talked to the principal, she's talked to the school, she talked to the teacher, and it's like they don't do anything.
it's time.
So
I did all that. It's time to go to the parents. It's time to find out the kids like their parents. Go to the parents because that's what I did. I was like, I cannot take this no more. You're not gonna fuck with my kid every day. You are not. And here it was a little girl messing with him, and
you know what
I
she
went right to her
said? You know
mom.
what she told my grandkids? Let me tell you what I told her that when she was growing up. If they start picking at you and if they touch you, you don't touch first. But if they touch you, knock them out.
Yep,
I'm sitting there going, okay, that's not good. My daughter's like, Mom, that's what you told us when we was in school. I was like, no, you just
it's
need to
true
tell
though.
me. You
Get
just
out
need
of
to
my
tell me so I
closet.
can go to school. Because I will make the drive to go to that school and I'll be arrested. We're just going to need bail money, tell you. We're just going to need bond.
I waited after school. Twice I did this. One was a little girl messing with him, and this is when he was younger. We still didn't know that he had autism. We were kind of going back and forth with different diagnoses, and it was so bad. That year in school was so bad. But I talked to the mom, the daughter. They were cool. After that, I didn't have no problems. I would go right to the parents because I
I
find
guess
it
I'm going
like,
to tell her. I guess I'm going to tell her to find out who the parents are.
yeah, because I'm telling you, I nip it right in the ass right there because the principal, the teachers, they don't do nothing.
I know my daughter, though, like Mr. Bella said, that if the
She's picked
parents
on to
get
tell
smart ass
teacher.
and that she'll
That's the
just
thing.
punch them in the nose.
Tell them to make stop. See, that's the thing. The teachers are like, you expect the teachers to really handle the situation, but they really don't. I refuse. Yep, don't do it for real. I'm telling you, go right.
She's
If you
told.
have to go to that mother, go to the schoolyard because I do it. I'll stand right there. Don't fuck with my kids. They haven't
I
got
mean,
picked
she's
on
told the
since.
principal, she's told the school, she's told the teachers, and she said it's just when I was like one in and out the other.
It is.
But I know my daughter. If she goes to a parent starts running that mouth and gets smarting off to her, I might have to get her out of jail.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Just say it. You
Right.
know I
I
would.
refuse.
But
Like I refuse for my grandkids to be bullied, but she won't. She won't let me go down there because she knows how I am.
ain't that bullshit? That zero tolerance. Oh no, bullying. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Why they let the kids being bullied. I had that and found out the firsthand where the kid got it from. So a friend whose husband. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes when you do that, like when I went to the little boy's mom, she was like a little cocky, but we fixed
Right.
that real quick. We fixed that real quick. But that's where he was getting his behavior from, was his mom being all
Yeah.
nasty.
From
So
the that's what I'm saying. Like that, my daughter goes talk to a parent,
oh
and the parent just
yeah.
like the kid. We're gonna have to have bail money for her, and then I'm gonna be in jail because I'm gonna fight for my kid and my grandkid. Oh
Shit, I
no,
don't know.
these schools need to
Listen,
do something. It's
I
ridiculous.
I forgot. I forgot that was going on, but it gets ridiculous, man. Listen, my kids
It
haven't been
is.
bullied since, and my kids are the type like they will help somebody get bullied. All of them, like Olivia.
They do play dumb. They do play dumb. They don't want to get sued, and it's no bullying, no harassment. They got this big old campaign, and
Oh
they let
yeah,
the kids do it anyway, and then they want to play it off like, well, they're just kids. No, sir, they are not just kids. You need to protect them while they're in that school. Like, come on.
that's so true. That is so true, because you know what? The teacher that during that time she was playing so dumb, but when I nipped it all in the butt, she was like, "Oh, I'm glad you were able to talk to his mom. She's a little listen. So am I. I'm a little out there too. So we're gonna battle." But my kids will really stand up to like people getting bullied, especially my daughter, my 13-year-old. She don't play that. She does not.
Right. If you're big
Oh,
enough to hit my damn kids,
you
you're
big enough
getting
to get
hit back.
right, right. And it's always, the teachers say, "Oh, if somebody hits you, just tell us. Y'all don't do nothing anyway. So what
Right.
is my kid supposed to get their face beat in and then have to go tell you?
Like
No,
my
I tell my
granddaughter
kid
went and told her. She went and told the teacher.
nothing
And then
happened.
my daughter picked her up that day, and she could see a change in them. and they were just acting they wasn't themselves. And when they got them home, they asked them what was going on, and that's when she told them. And my daughter's got a hot ass temper, just like I do. And she called up there, and it's still going on.
See, she got I always got, oh, I'm sorry, pals. That pisses me off. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I was a bullier in school, but I only bullied the bullies. Like, I only bullied the ones that go around bullying people. Because there's so many people, like, when I was in high school, I went to a school where it was, like, mixed with special ed and all. And some people would literally mess with the special ed. I did not play that shit. And they were all cool. They used to give me high fives. I don't play that shit. Like, don't do that shit. So I bullied them people that would do it.
But it shows you, though. Like I said, kindergarten, first grade, and second grade is what they're in. It shows you, like, where else they learn it from besides at home if they're going to bully somebody else.
That's what's
it's not like they're in high school or middle school. They're in elementary school and already getting bullied.
Just think about that. That's what's so scary about the generations coming up, is because the kids now, like, if you look at Philly's kids, they're breaking windows, they're doing crazy shit, just people just driving by. Just think of that generation being adults teaching their children. Huh, Lord, no, absolutely not.
Like I said, my daughter's got no bullying. I'm like, nothing. Y'all, like, no.
See, I would have had your back. I don't play that shit with the bully.
She's told my kids that if my grandkids, if somebody lays a hand on you, that's when you go. Like I said, they're kindergarten through third. And what are they gonna do? I mean,
I tried that.
Like she's a damn princess. And don't.
I tried that homeschooling, but I
felt like with my kids. I did.
Yeah, he needed like right now Zay got a perfect schedule. Like, he don't have that many classes. Like, even though he's in high school, he don't have that many classes. They're very small, and he gets to get a break. Like, he don't have to tell the teacher. He just can get up, and he got a special room he goes into. Like, it's perfect this year. I haven't had no issues. Oh, well, I had one issue, but that's it.
Like, that's what my oldest granddaughter's in third or second. Hell, I think it's third. But it was first day of school. They all got bullied. And of course, I didn't get told about it for 2 weeks. And then she told me again the other night on the live that they were getting bullied again.
See, I like that. There's so many people that, like, I stopped from being bullied that, you know what, they thank me. But there's so many people that now that were the bullies, they won't even look at me. Like, to this day, like, they don't even look at me. But I feel like, hey,
next time she's on panel and you're up there, and maybe tell her the same thing, that you had this experience with your kids to go to the parents.
It was years and years of the Oh, by the way, everybody, my son got onto the football team.
Woo woo.
Woo woo.
Yeah, congratulations.
I know. He was so excited. He came on yesterday. Because their whole football thing started later. I was wondering, I'm like, why is they just starting? But they didn't have enough kids, so it started later. And the whole county is just doing whatever. So whatever. And then Zay, my oldest, got a different job because his job in the summer was seasonal. So now he's switched right over to a different one. I've never seen somebody go out so much to get a job. It's crazy. Like,
they do. If they brought capital punishment back in Kentucky, they need to get a hold of these kids that's bullying my grandkids and tear their asses up. Or let me come.
You know what? Even bring in corporal punishment. I agree. I agree. Like, listen, I went to Catholic school, and I heard they never hit me with rulers, but I heard that shit happen. Listen, some kids might need a ruler or two.
Girl, when I was in elementary school, they called my dad, like, do you give permission? Oh, hell yeah, he gave permission. Trust and believe I didn't do nothing else.
Listen, if nobody seen, please give Mama Gladiator's son, please give him some likes on his videos, because he is amazing at football. Like, the energy, I watched it live, and the energy she pours into it, it just gave me this, like, oh, I want to be like that. Like a straight football mom. Like, I was like, I want to be like that. It was beautiful. I loved watching every second of it. Yeah, you know what? These mother effer here looting and doing the craziest stuff. Like, they are the ones that actually, it's like, in Philly, there's different groups of them, and they just spread out throughout the city, and they go run through, like, they'll make like a plan, like, we're going to the store, and they run through it like bat out of hell. And any person, like, anybody standing around. They don't care. They're going to hit you with whatever, knock you out to get away. They don't care.
Look, it doesn't matter no more if you go to a public school or a private school or whatever kind of school you go to. There's still bullying going on
There
everywhere,
is.
and
Make it
it's
make sense.
sad.
That's true because guess what? I went to Catholic school all the way up to 7th grade. I finished my 7th grade year. 8th grade, my mom's like, I really can't afford it. It's either you or your brother. I always wanted to protect my brother. Like, okay, send him, and I can take public school because I have friends out here in the world. So, yeah, 8th grade, yeah, not so intimidating. That's when my life went downhill. Literally, 8th grade.
That's when we lost a good D. Is that when we lost a good D?
Yeah, that's kind of. I was such a listen. I was a teacher's pet. I would stay in at lunchtime, help clean the room. Then I turned into a wild child.
One of
But
my
yeah, Cindy.
one of Mr. Bella's teachers, she had big rings on, like great big ass rings, and she popped them in the back of the head with her rings facing.
Ooh.
He said
But
she's a mean ass now.
I remember my dad telling me stories, and I'd be like, "Oh, the teachers hit you?" Like they would hit them on their knuckles,
Yeah.
like on their hands. Boy, you know how many? If they still had that to this day, and everybody like even giving your kid like a little spanking. I never hit my kids, but I'm saying some kids need to be a little.
Right.
But you know, CPS, DHS, all that shit gets involved. It just gets too much. Can't even correct your
That's
kids
why,
right.
though. D, that's why. If you think back to our generations and generations before us, kids got their ass whooped, right? There wasn't no CPS or DH. There wasn't none of that bullshit that interfered. But
Hell no,
now,
I got my ass whooped with a belt.
yeah. But now, look, you look at a kid wrong, and DCH or CPS is gonna be down your damn throat.
It's true. Sydney, this is so true. And you know what's crazier? Y'all looting where we all, even your like their family members, use our looting the places we go shopping at. So now for them places are losing money, so they gotta up their prices. Not only are you fucking the store, but you're doing it to us. Like you're doing it to yourself.
And they don't
Makes no
care
sense.
because they'll loot it to get it, but everybody else has got to pay higher prices because of them.
They try to spank me. My dad, see, at that time, like when they were allowed to do that, I could see the difference between like, all right, if a woman was spanking a girl and then a male, but I don't think no male should be spanking a girl. That's a little too weird.
No, my principal was a guy, and he spanked my ass, like true, with a great big paddle. I was like, and then I got my ass whooped when I got home with the belt because I got in trouble at school. I was like, I already done this.
I went to school one time to pedal for the teacher.
I had
See,
to cut down my old switches too.
I'm telling you, my dad used to. I seen him with that belt. I'd be like, hell no, I know I did something. So I was good. I wouldn't try to get on my dad's nerves. I'd be like, nope.
Did you ever have to go get your own switch, and if it wasn't good enough, you had to go get another one?
No, listen, my husband, maybe I'll let him, maybe one day he'll talk about his background, but when me and him talk, we come from totally different backgrounds, me and my husband, totally different upbringings, everything. So he tells me like his mom would tell him to go get like certain stuff to hit him with. I'm like, what the hell? Like, what was you beating with? Extension cords, like whatever.
Yep.
I'm like, what the hell? I
Whatever
said, you know
they
what?
could find close.
It didn't fucking work on him. Either you beat him senseless, like it didn't work.
Well, Mr. Bella and his sister was out playing, and he's crazy. And she had a big rope, like a nylon rope. And she put him in it and said, here, swing. And when he did, it tightened up. And his mom came out with a damn butcher knife, cut the rope, and then whooped his sister with the butcher knife. Whooped her on her ass with it.
Oh my God. That is what sucks, because you can't have one parent home and one working, because to live is so expensive. So
Right.
Yeah, kids these days ain't afraid. Listen, my kids,
They're
I even
not.
try to raise my
They know
voice.
too many rights. They know their rights, and that's the first thing you do. I'm calling CPS on you or DHS. Okay, let me give you the phone number.
Hell yeah. Listen, if I raise my voice or my husband, that's it. We don't have to do all that extra shit. I think a lot of parents, though, like in Philly, I'm going to say in Philly, a lot of parents don't care, because there's so many kids that shouldn't be out at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, I'll drive to the store just to get a soda and be like, why are these little kids outside? Like, I get scared. Like, should I ask them if they need to go home? Like, I get
Right.
scared. My kids ain't allowed out that late unless they're like on my porch and it's summertime and I can see them. Hell no. We smacked our boys once. Then in 20 minutes they was hitting each other. And they pointed out we spanked them, so it was okay. Oh, see, a lot. That's that. Kids are smart too. They're like, well, you hit me, so I'm gonna hit this thing. Like, no, don't work that way.
What I do don't mean you do it.
My mom wasn't strict. My dad was. My dad was like, when he was home, I'm like, oh, let me go put my ass somewhere and sit down and shut up. My mom wasn't.
Somebody said Blama Devious. She is still trying to say she didn't lie about the nails thing with their whole email.
It's still on my screen. Bro, you fucking lied. Now it's going to be, oh, well, bot just made that up. And no, I think like, even though everybody, it is what it is with bot, but this is a whole email from you, Christy. Like, what the hell?
My dad would put me in the corner and forget about me. Like, forget I was there. So by the time, look, I hate the corner more than I hate just getting my ass busted. Like, just bust it and get it over with.
My husband did that once to my youngest, because my youngest was, when he was little, he was wild, man. He put him in a corner. I think it was like 5 minutes, like his age or something. And that boy, he's like, I never want to go near again. No.
He literally forgot about me till nighttime. I was like, sir.
I couldn't forget about him. I gotta pee. I'm like, you just got in the corner. I gotta pee.
I never did the rice thing. I don't know if he didn't know about it or what, but I never had to kneel on rice. No, thank God.
See, Chris, that sucks. I'm sorry you had to go through that. There's a lot of kids, though, now. Like, my daughter's friends are, like, 13, 14, like that age. And I have to ask them, why are you still at my house this late? Shouldn't you be home? Like, shouldn't you go the fuck home? I don't play that with my kids. You ain't going to be running doing whatever the hell you want.
That's when you know the parents don't care if they're out past curfew. My curfew was when that street light come in. I better be walking in that door.
Mine's is 8:30 during the school day. And then, because they're a little older now, and then 9 o'clock on a weekend. You don't get that much stretch. Especially in the world we live in. You ain't getting that much stretch. Even my oldest, you can bring your ass in too.
Look, I just hate to see, because my oldest was wild when she hit her teens, and she's got 3 girls, so I feel sorry for her.
I think my youngest daughter is going to be my wild one. She's 13. She's a little, like, she's like the, like, how do I say this? She's like the friend everybody goes to. So she's like all these friends. It's like, oh, she wants to go. She got to go here or there. And I'm like, I think she's going to be the one that gives me hell.
And if kids stay at your house and they don't want to go home, they feel safe at your house, so you know something's going on in their household.
Oh, Lori, my mom would say that. I hope you have a daughter and she's 10 times worse. Well, guess what? I had my daughter, and my daughter was, my oldest was, she's not a bad kid at all. She's not even like, she's 17, she'll be 18. She's not a bad kid at all. She got in trouble once for fighting. But she had to stick up for herself. Oh, well, that's all my kids are about. That. They protect their asses. That's it. Or no, you know what? She got in 2 fights. 1 because she protected herself. 2 because she protected her brother. So.
Well, that's what mostly my oldest got in the fight. But she had an 18-year-old in high school, and she hit her. So my daughter, look, she was down. My daughter took her down. They called me. You need to come pick her up. She's suspended because she got in the fight. Well, we found out about it. It was an 18-year-old, and she started it, so we had to take care of all that.
She tried to say that because she written it. Why is everybody using this excuse? I was mad, so I text somebody asking for Tragic's information, Lucy's information. Listen, I get pissed, like flamed hot, and I just shut this shit off. That's it. I don't go looking for nobody's information. I don't care about anybody's information. I don't care if I'm talking to an alien. I don't care.
Right.
And clean his car. See, that's the type of stuff I think, like, this. I know the police district here, they do that. So if your kid gets in trouble for something stupid, like fighting or whatever, they have to do community service. And that's what they do. They watch the ambulance, the fireplaces. And I think it's an awesome punishment. Like, Go punish. Go do
Is
it.
there a real email saying Beezer put nails in
Abs-
Michelle's driveway?
no, none at all.
Unless there's a made up one now, because she's had time to, do her thing.
Well, I'm kind of thinking because they're saying Beezer drove by, took a picture. Now, this is what I think, and this is my opinion, and this is what I really think is that Christy tried to set up Beezer, and that's how like all this shit came about. I think she just tried to set him up. Set her
Right.
up.
So she probably didn't pay the money back. Did she ever pay Navy vet back, Dee?
Yes, from my understanding, yes, she paid Navy vet back, but I don't think she paid it all back. I think she still owes some. But she also owes Beezer, though.
Right.
So
that's probably why she's trying to throw Beezer underneath the bus. Everybody gets mad at Beezer and she don't have to pay her back.
exactly. Like, I'm mad, so give me Valoma's address right now. Like, stop making that excuse because you were mad that you said, oh, this now thing, or you said this or that. That's not a fucking excuse. I would expect that out of my 12-year-old. I was mad, Mom, so I asked him for, like, no, we're grown ass. Y'all, some of y'all are older than me, and this is how you act. It's insane. Let's see if... Listen, I'm not gonna lie.
Pictures of Michelle's gate from Beezer's phone. I don't know.
See, that's the thing. Like, people, I swear, and I went through my emails, but then I forgot my whole shit was hacked. But I swear that I seen that picture a couple months ago, and it did not come from Beezer. I can tell you that. It definitely did not come from Beezer. Me and Beezer only talked a couple times, and I would know if that was from Beezer. My brain's not... Ugh. I was a principal's pet. I ain't gonna lie. When I was in Catholic school, my principal used to bring, like, when the Shamrock Shake came out, I remember bringing one in for me. I was a principal's pet. You can ask my mom. My mom would be like, why does the principal like you? It's because I'm a good girl.
Mama Gladiator said, did you get my email, Dee?
I will look. I haven't checked. I'm sorry. I haven't checked my emails. I didn't check them today because every time I look, it keeps saying, Timu. And I'm like, I don't want shit from you no more.
Casey and Bot are battling out now over the money.
Oh,
and we're missing it too.
No, I'm about to pull it up. Fucking fair use, motherfuckers. What is she under?
Private this video after me.
Oh, I will. What is her name? Gypsy? Is her name Gypsy?
Gypsy something. She goes by KP, I think. My question is, what was she going to do with tragic info? That's mine too. She needs to leave tragic alone.
They all need to. I think it's
I did want to say thank you, Devious, because when others dropped me and turned, you stayed loyal and didn't run your mouth.
I didn't have no reason to. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Krista, for real, all these like YouTube beefs, I was like, I don't have a problem. Listen, before I came and went live, I was cool with Jenny. I was cool with everybody. Like, I didn't have problems with nobody. I'm not going to get into, oh, Chris is this and Chris is that. And I'm not going to hit my live just to talk shit. Like, no, I'm sorry.
Dad, she's going by keeping up with KP.
I got it. I'm about to, there, hold on. Let me put this up here.
You better put that up there. Bad Medicine, can you drop fair use in the chat or somebody, please? I can't because I'm on panel.
I got it up here.
I come up for a minute to address a weird email I received. I have one more needs up. She needs to.
Oh, yeah. These emails, bro. I'm so sick of the emails. Like,
the phone calls and all the bullshit. Like, come on.
For real. Somebody definitely, like, looking back now, like, everybody, I guess there's a lot of people that wanted me to go, like, flip on page. And I was sent, like, information, stupid shit. I deleted all that. But I was sent information, like, on bot and other people that were talking about me. And I'm like, I never heard bot talk about me, but say, oh, I heard she sent bomb stuff in the mail. Like, that never happened. Hey,
how are you?
Hey, Valoma.
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm really glad that you addressed the whole doxing thing because I was thrown off by that. Like, what the hell?
I know. Like, she just came out of nowhere with it. Like, somebody in our chat was like, they showed your name. Like, no, it's up there.
And then
Yeah.
she said, I didn't
So
want a penny from Paloma, but didn't she say $1 or $100 would suffice or something like that?
yeah, she's like, she was making a big deal out of that. We
Yeah.
hadn't ever established an amount, so she was like, $100 would have been good enough, or just weird, just stupid
Right.
weird.
Stupid weird. Like there's something wrong with her.
Right. Which I'm going to go back and say that, I mean, in every other aspect of business, you discuss fees, prices, or rates at the time that you schedule something. And,
Right. Before you hire somebody, like,
yeah,
you got to know how
yeah,
much you got to pay them before you just go ahead and pay them or hire
yeah,
them.
exactly. And I was completely thrown off for one reason, which was that I went to Gina Diamond to ask her about, the whole makeup thing. And, Kimberly offered. And so it still wasn't that I wasn't expecting to pay her for time. I mean, that's crazy. Who would do
Right.
that? I would never ever do that. But yeah, a whole community post asking your community about it when they know that you're talking about me because of what took place, on Gina's panel. It was just crazy.
Which
But
is
I'm glad that
you
you
know what?
showed.
I didn't know it was you because I'm like, what is she talking about? And then when it all came out, I was like, okay, that makes sense. Like, what the heck? That
Well, I had
community
a
post
couple.
didn't make sense.
It didn't, and I didn't even know about it. Like, why take it down? But I had a couple of people that emailed me and said, "Hey, did you know that she's talking about you in a community post?" And I went and looked, and it wasn't there. So, and I didn't feel like it was important because I didn't see it, and so that's why I never brought it up. But then finding out she's trying to jump the gun about something like that, yeah, I was thrown off by it. But I got this email. I don't want to show it because I mean I'll forward it to you if you want, but I don't want to show it because the name on it does not ring a bell at all. And so, first and foremost, if you send me an email and the email, like the address, doesn't correspond or correlate to your YouTube handle, or you don't put your YouTube handle anywhere in the email, I'm not responding to it for the simple fact that I don't know who you are and what your agenda
Right.
is.
Right.
And I've learned that some people will send you emails just to get some type of response, and then they'll send that to someone else and try to spin a whole nother narrative about it. And so if I don't know who's sending it, I don't respond to it. But I want to read this to you, if you don't care, because it has everything to do with this whole photo
Oh
at
yeah, you can read
Michelle's
it.
and whatever. It says, I'm hoping you are a voice of reason. Please keep my email address private if you choose to show this email. However, I'm hoping you can be unbiased right now and listen. There's so much that can be said, but we will simply speak on what we can. Notice the word we, W-E. So
Yeah.
it's one email, but they're saying okay.
We.
1, we do not believe those messages. What I can say is there were no date and timestamps. All services used them for a reason. There was none. 2, Beezer confirmed it was a call between her and Christy, and even Christy said to Flava in a text there was no proof. 3, any other source, hold on, let me go closer to it. Any other source to me right now is not credible. Too many people like to fake things to look like a hero. 4, we are sorry it was not okay for Savage or anyone doing what they are doing. Christy Payne, in my opinion, is the one who took the photo. As she has said, she has gone past her house and that she would sit out there. Devious has also confirmed Christy has talked on it. Paige sat there like she is some angel. She has doxed people and went at Amber and outed Amber. She went at Bot, all with malice. Paige is not someone I would align with or trust. Sorry, but we have seen what she has done and loves the real life crap and lives for it. 5, Amber, which everyone seems to adore, doxed. Sadly, she decided to delete her OG channel, but she doxed everything on Michelle from her home to Google Maps to her number to her address and more. In fact, JJJ called Michelle not too long ago. One night, people tend to forget that. Is that not real life? Calling someone in the middle of the night for no reason on a live. Bot was doxing and going real life. All of these people was with malice, but we go at Beezer over something she has stated she did not do. In my opinion, just because she said it on a phone call does not mean she did it. And I'm sorry, those messages to me are, again, not credible. Again, Amber, Flava have been just as bad. It seems Flava is still showing people's children on her lives that no one is batting an eye because they hate the person. We watch and observe. It is amazing what we have seen, including Kimmy Love. She likes to mess with people who need help. She tells people's essay stories on her live streams without permission. But since the videos are now gone, it seems it's okay. Life goes on and they get a pass. This is insane. Michelle has not been given Again, a chance to do the worst by everyone paying attention to her. Talking on this, and this needs to go away. She needs to be ignored, and this community needs to realize she's not worth it. Beezer is now having to go offline and leave YouTube, it seems. Tragic's name and her past is now being spoken on, and now everyone is going there to get the gossip. Tragic's story should not be something told to the platform unless she is ready to. I know you have suffered greatly, so I know you can empathize and understand. I understand loss and grief all too well. It is hard, complicated, and is no one else's business or story to tell. Everyone is aligning with people who still continue to go real life, who are doxing and are creating a place for Michelle to play in. There's drama, and then there's this. I can say there is barely anyone's hands clean in what has been considered real life. What angers me is no one will stand up and say, yeah, I did it. I did that. I was mad, or trying to poke at them. They make excuses. They then try and validate it. When will it all be called out? And when will people stop making excuses for some because of their friendship or loyalty? And I'm happy to forward this to you or anyone else whose name is in this email, because I asked if I could come up here and say this. And thank you for that. One, when I was on Jenny's panel and this whole situation came up, I made it very clear that I do not know Beezer. I've never spoken to Tragic. I will never speak about Tragic. I made it very clear that all real life is terrible. When I was blatantly asked what did I think was real life, I actually said, before saying or doing, I think about what I want that done to me or someone that I care about or someone in my family. And if the answer is no, then I don't fuck with it. I don't do it. So point blank, I'm not investigating this. I feel like whoever sent this wants me to dig deep, and that's not what I do. I don't dig deep. It's not my job. I'm not an exposed channel. I don't get in the middle of stuff like this. I had an opinion that has not changed. I made a commitment to myself and to my managing moderators and to the people that subscribe to my channel on day one that no matter what happened, I would never, ever go real life. And I never have. I've never done that. And I never will. I've never doxed anyone. I've never anything like that. No matter how mad I get, no matter how much my son is dragged and talked about, no matter how many times people call me a liar, no matter what they say or do, I don't participate in that shit. And so in order to find out the truth, listen, someone's going to have to be big boy or big girl and stand up with their big boy or big girl panties on and take the fall and say, this is what I did, regardless of what the reasons are, for people to trust them again. Until that happens, please stop sending me emails asking me to be the voice of reason, because you can't be the voice of reason for people who can't own their own shit.
Amen.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
It's so easy. You know what? People respect you more when you come up and be like, listen, I did do this. I'm sorry. Like, I learned from it. But if you check back chat, I think
Yeah,
that word
that's exactly what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
If you type your
channel,
email in the back, I'm happy to forward it over to you.
and
And anyone,
I don't know if Mama's been over. Everybody knows we don't have that stuff on my channel. No doxing, no nothing.
yeah, look, and here's the thing, I've been doxed. My son's obituary has been doxed. It's been spread around. It's sitting in Discords. People have made photos with that. I mean, the worst of the worst has been done, and I have never doxed anybody. And so yesterday or the other day, before I even showed those emails, I sat on it. I went back to Gina's channel and I reviewed that section. I screenshot, like I took a screen capture of those emails, and I did not include anything that was not on her channel. It wasn't an intentional let me dox. When you put your full name all over your channel and your videos and your live streams and your about section, and you have a web page or whatever that
yourself is what happened.
Yes.
Yeah, PayPal, everything is
Right.
I literally went back and was like, no, you've been put this out, because I remember seeing it months ago and I was just like, whatever.
Yes. Like, to me, in my opinion, your brand includes your name. And so then, like your PayPal, your website, all this stuff, it includes your legal name or the name that you use on YouTube. I don't know if it's a legal name, but it's the name that you use on YouTube. And so to me, that's your brand. And so I'm not thinking anything about doxing. I'm sorry that she feels that way. It wasn't an intentional, malicious, like, let me show something. It was point blank to show that she's focused on money and growth, and that she's, when she's angry or when she's upset or feels like something's not going her way, she lashes out and she says very ugly things, and then later wants to just have a fake apology.
Right.
Yeah.
So
To me,
true.
it's crazy.
It is. And that's why nobody would even notice that was her real name unless she pointed out, because it was on her about me for the longest.
Yeah.
Son, I'm sorry they're going after your son, sweetheart. That's just sick. It's sick. It's twisted.
Thank you.
That
It is. And
I
you know
don't
what's
stand. I don't
you
stand
know
for
what?
that.
During this whole thing, when I heard certain stuff about your son, all I kept thinking was this man accomplished so much more than anybody that's sitting here talking so horrible. Like, how can you all talk so bad about a child that did way more than you ever did? It blows my mind.
My thing is, Palom's going. I mean, she's having to deal with it, and y'all want to keep throwing it up in her face. Like, no. How would you feel? Like, really?
Yeah. Well, I've learned the hard way that there are so many people on this platform in this sector that don't have the ability to put themselves in another's shoes, or they don't have the capacity for empathy. And so I avoid them. You know, I just avoid them. Like, I had no idea that that Glam did a stream talking and I'm not going to go watch it, but she's someone who can't take ownership of the stuff that she's done. She can't stand in her truth. She can't stand up and say, I did that, period. There has to be a but or a because that follows those words, and that
Yep.
makes it
Because I was
irrelevant. I
mad.
don't fuck with that. Yeah.
Right.
It's like, well, I have
that's all
back pain
it's
like
not-
you do. I was dragged by a train 500 feet. And
Yeah,
I don't, yeah.
I listened to your story and I was like, whoa, wow.
But jumping Jesus, y'all, jumping Jesus.
Jumping
Jumping
Jesus.
Jesus.
Jumping Jesus. So
Tell me you gotta
I
come
wanted
over
to make
Wednesday
a,
night, though.
what's that?
You'll have to come over to Wednesday night. It's game night. It's one for all over there on game night.
I wrote it down as soon as I got upstairs to the office. I wrote down Wednesday night over at Bella's, and I've already subscribed, so I'll definitely be there.
Yeah,
But I wanted whoever sent me this stinking email to understand that I didn't say who was right or who was wrong. I'm not judge, and it's not my business. I'm only asking that before you get angry and do something, or before you contact someone, think about, would you want that to be happening to you or to someone that you care about? And if the answer is no, please unplug for a minute and think about it, because
Right.
it's got to come to an end. And please don't send me these emails anonymously, or even with your name, asking me to investigate or to dig in or to believe something. Look, when there's this many people involved in this kind of behavior, I don't participate at all in any
And who would want to
capacity.
do all that? Who would want the time to do all that? I mean, you got a life. Your life is not YouTube.
Absolutely.
Right.
That's why I'm not on here every day and I don't stream all the time. My real life is a little hectic and chaotic right now. So I'm on here when I can be. But besides that, there's two sides always, right? There's always two sides. And so we have one side that was listening in Jenny's and didn't like what they heard from the panel. And so now they're reaching out in emails asking people to, believe all the stuff. Like, I don't care about who's involved and what they did. I just know the names and I avoid them because I don't want to be put in that situation. And I'm going to stick with that. So for future reference, tell me who you are. I don't need your legal name. I just need your YouTube handle so that I know exactly who I'm having conversations with. Outside of that, I don't.
That's
I
why
don't
I'm
want
so
anything to do
iffy
with it.
on emails, because you never know who's behind them at all. And I learned that the hard way. Like,
Like when I emailed Devious, I put it in the subject line. I put Bella Zoe. Oh, like she knows who it is.
Yeah, that would be great. If you are someone, if you don't have a channel, or if you don't, make videos or do live streams, and you want to keep your identity safe, please create another email that is I'm going to use Crazed of 5 because she just popped in the chat. So don't use Gmail or Google. Use like Proton or something where nobody can track you. Nobody can Google search or use a search engine to find out who you are. But you could be Crazed of 5 at proton.me or proton.mail. And so then your emails coincide with your YouTube handle. And so then people know who you are, because as a content creator, you get a ton of emails from a ton of different people, from a ton of different communities, all wanting your opinion about something, whether you know anything about it or not. And it's not like who you're talking to changes your opinion of a situation, but sometimes there's people that you just don't want to associate with, or you don't want to talk to, you don't want to have an opinion on situations. And so it's best to know who you're conversing with. So I would recommend, if you want to email anybody, use your YouTube handle and go to proton.com or Proton Mail and create a login, and that will keep you safe and that will keep you protected. No one can find you. And then people will be more apt to respond. But Man, the inboxes have been crazy with people using their legal names.
Yeah. I had to tell a couple. Change that.
Yeah. So thank you, Devious. I appreciate it. I'm gonna jump
You're
in the
welcome.
shower. I'll be in the chat listening though.
Bye,
I sent
Velma.
that
Have a
to
good
you.
day.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Have a good day, Velma.
You too, Bella. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
All right, they're saying,
That's-
let's listen to this thing on the screen.
Listen, before I even start this, I'm gonna say this. I need to, please do. Anybody, if your email, if you want to reach out to somebody, just make a different email with like your YouTube. Like just keep it YouTube. You don't want to risk somebody doxing you, even if you feel comfortable with that creator. Like there's a lot of people that feel comfortable with me, and I still tell them like make a different one because your name's in there, and you never know. People, you never know.
Rinky, bye. Thanks for coming in. Have a good day, sweetheart.
So, hey everybody.
Fair use. Nuxie, are you still here? Raise your hand, Nuxie, if you're still here.
She was.
I'm
I
going
know, I
to
wanna
address this
ask for
and
some.
then I am going to move on because it's ridiculous. And
Okay, there she
hey,
is.
Ray.
Nuxie, do you remember when you were on the phone with KP and she asked you to add me? You texted me and I was like, yeah, you can add me. Do you remember that phone call and her saying what she was going to do to MS? You remember that? Matter of fact, Nuxie, because I feel like she was trying to set up Beezer, in my opinion, because everything she said on the phone to us, Nux, she then now tries to claim that Beezer is the one that did it. Which, me, I don't believe it, but whatever.
Hey, honestly, yes, I did talk to Michelle on a 3-way phone call for a total of maybe 8 to 10 minutes. Okay.
What?
Me being mad.
This is the problem. You all got problems with Michelle, but are calling her
At Beezer.
Thank you, Nuxie.
Is the reason why I told Michelle what Beezer had said to me.
Because you owe Beezer money.
Now, I do not. And I told Michelle this.
Hey, Rooney.
Why so?
Hey,
So-
Nuxie.
Hi.
I was in Jenny Jen's yesterday, and I tried to say, like, hey, there was a 3-way call. Christy Payne was on it, and she wanted to tell me and you whatever this she was going to Michelle's, and now she's trying to blame Beezer for exactly what she told us she was going to do.
Oh, no. I can tell you exactly what that whole, it was probably a 10-minute conversation. And she said, which I felt like, you want my honest opinion, I felt like she was telling it to us because she was testing to see if we would go tell anybody
I
else
did.
or whatever.
I
But
told Michelle.
remember when we got off the phone with her, I think I called you or you called me and I was like, this bitch is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
who is going to drive all that way with binoculars? Because she said she was taking binoculars. She didn't say anybody else. She said her. She was taking binoculars. And she was going to catch her outside because this was supposedly when Michelle was in the hospital, remember?
Yeah,
That's
I said it's
crazy.
either, I can't remember.
Or
if it was a toe
rehab or
thing.
something like that.
Yeah, that's what it was. I knew it was
It was
something.
rehab or the hospital. And she said she was going to sit out there all day with binoculars and she was going to catch her outside of that house and make sure she could show proof. Is exactly what she said.
And she said she was
never
sitting
mentioned
across.
nothing about Beezer. Never. And I've never known Beezer to be anything but a very kind person.
Thank you,
Unless
Praise.
she's a totally different person behind the scenes, I have never known her to be anything but respectful, kind, nice, all of these things. So I don't know what the hell's going on that end of things.
Thank you, Dorothy. Look at these little snitches.
But
Run tell that. Fair use.
I
motherfucker.
love Beezer. I do. I've never like been very personal with her, but I would call her somebody that I would have as a friend just by, the way that I have spoken to her in email and in chat and things like that. But Christy, you need to tell the damn truth, honey, because that phone call you made was all about you and you
Yes.
going up to stalk Michelle and you
How
taking
long should it always come out?
binoculars and you were gonna get evidence that she wasn't in rehab or at the hospital, whatever it was supposed to be. That's what it was about.
I ain't
And for
streaming
us not to
nobody.
tell nobody.
Hey, Tater. I ain't streaming nobody. Look at my screen.
We ain't done nothing, damn it.
Run tell that.
So that's really all I can say about it.
That's what I mean. She remember I don't know, maybe you still have the screenshot because I know all my stuff is all over, but she owes Beezer money. There's proof of that. Beezer is not that type of person that is going to be like, hey, I'm going to go fuck with Michelle. Like,
no, she's not. She's not.
Hey, Tater.
She's not at all. But I'm glad. I think Bella just said the truth will always come out is the channel that's in here.
Yeah.
But it just happened to come in at the right time because it's true. The truth will always come out. And maybe she forgot about that little phone call. I don't know, but she was very adamant that I add Devious because I would not give her Devious's phone number, and I would never do that. Just say Cecilian or Bella or Pallets or Tater or whoever. I had your phone number. If Devious called and asked me for it, I would get in touch with you first. She knows I'd tell her no. To be best friend or not, I'm going to tell her no, D, I can't do that. I would let you know, D, is wanting your phone number. And if you say, oh, it's fine, you can go ahead and give it to her, then I'll still even think about it then and say, okay, well, here's her email. Why don't you just email it to her? I'd feel better you giving it to her instead of me. So I don't give nobody's phone number out. And so she asked me, and I think it was on that Google app, if I could add Devious. So I did. And it's because she wanted to tell Devious. Yeah.
If you got time, I know that we got it in an email. If you could find where Beezer sent her that money, like that whole, she'll pay her back. That'd be great.
I got all of it.
Can you forward whenever you got time? Just forward it to me. Yes, we do have proof of that. I have it on another live.
Got every damn thing. I can't let nothing go.
Hey, you can come and join over here so we can figure out what the fucking truth is. Because to be honest,
I've had proof of it since let's see when the whole Navy vet stuff came out.
Yeah, that's when I did that live and showed it. Yep. So,
but she asked me not to say anything. She was showing a pattern because she was upset, saying, well, I kind of feel bad because I don't want people to be ugly to her because
Beezer was a mod. Remember that.
And I never told a soul that I had that. Never, ever, ever.
I'm going to try to... Shit, I don't know what this did back here.
But no, Beezer is not. I'm sorry, but y'all aren't, y'all aren't gonna make her look like she's some kind of person she ain't.
And the whole thing with Tragic, listen, I'm just gonna say, like, everybody why are you trying to get information on Tragic? I don't give a fuck what Tragic did in her background. There's events that happen in people's lives that change people for the rest of their life to be better. So I don't give a fuck whatever she did. Just like me, robbing a doctor. I don't give a fuck that I did it. Because guess what? I guarantee that doctor stopped hanging around with 16-year-old girls.
Like, leave Tragic alone, dude. Stop.
Yeah. I can't wrap my mind around that. Like, I can't. No matter what I do, I don't care what I tell myself in my mind. Well, maybe Tragic was a serial killer. I still cannot wrap my mind around people going after her because of the person that she is. Like, somebody who spends literally the night before Easter plus early on into the Easter hours making baskets for less fortunate homeless people.
Yep. Taking
I
them
mean,
showers,
and that's not all she
shampoo.
does. That's not,
No.
it's not just about making Easter baskets. That's
She
the
buys
stuff
food
she
for
does
'em.
and shares with us. So imagine what she does that isn't shared with us. You know
A
what I
lot.
mean?
Because
Yep.
she does a
Exactly.
lot.
We get a small little picture into her life of what she does for them. Imagine what she does when she's not on YouTube. You know what I mean? So I can't wrap my mind around anybody going after Tragic for any damn reason. Does she do parodies? Yeah, and they're funny. So what?
Apparently, the
hate
KP is trying to apologize.
Listen, this is my thing. I'm just going to keep it real, y'all. When I did my streams on KP, I took them down, and me and her talked in the background. And from my whole thing was that she paid back Navy Vet. Now, as far as Beezer, I love you. I forgot that she owed you money. But here's my thing. Like, even if you got to pay these people in little pieces, paying somebody back is so much easier than going back and forth and starting drama. Now, do I believe Beezer put nails on Michelle's thing? Absolutely not. I do not fucking believe it. Okay.
I don't either.
Oh, really? Listen, that's the
saying
thing
bots
too.
in
Like,
KP's chat.
this is my thing. Bot yesterday, you just put out a whole email against KP. Like, now, like, this is the fuck shit that goes on in the back. That's why I said there's certain people I just can't communicate with on the phone no more because there's so much fuck shit. And Nux understands because I never asked to be on 100 different calls. So now everybody's like, oh, Devious on
No.
another phone call.
And-
No.
And Devious can vouch for me that a lot of the phone calls that I got, I didn't want to be a fucking part of. Excuse my language.
She didn't even know.
I'm added to a call and I say hello thinking it's one person that I know and there's 5 people on the phone.
And
I'm like,
now, listen to this, Nux. Erica wrote a little thing saying, oh, did you play Devious? I just treaded off it a little bit because I don't want nobody striking me. But Erica's running around saying, oh, Devious probably recording. Lord, I live in a 2-party state. Why the fuck would I record anybody? And we already know that other people were being recorded.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because that's
Just
been said by
Devious.
somebody else too.
Play it, but Devious do commentary in it.
And I'm a 2-party state as well. So, you know, it is what it is. If somebody wants to play a recorded call, because I recorded Michelle that one time she was freaking out. But if you listen
said it
very closely, you can hear me tell her I'm recording her.
And she didn't give a fuck, so.
And she said, I don't give a fuck. And, you know, blah, blah, blah.
KP said she called Michelle and ran to her with the nail story because she was mad at Beezer. Okay, so what I'm going to need for a grown-ass woman to do is say, hey, Beezer, I'm sorry I lied on you. I was mad at you, but that needs to come out because
you accused her on a live. You need to apologize on a live. That's the way I see it.
That's what I mean. Like, you need to directly say, hey, Beezer.
Hold
on, let's see if I can.
This that I would have to go through my messages with Beezer. I did. What is in writing where Beezer said that? Okay. I told Michelle I did not have proof.
There's no proof. Okay.
She told Flav she didn't have any. Or she had to look it up. If you don't have
proof, to me, if you don't have proof of something, then you're just starting drama. You're just starting drama if you don't have proof of something.
Report you just had KP. Watch, there's no more.
Just
They're
private the
so
live. Just
good.
private the live, D.
I don't care.
You're
It's already fucking recorded.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. We'll play it later because it's already recorded. And I know how to work TOS. And trust me, if you strike me, don't think I'm not gonna. My whole information's out here. I don't give a fuck. You better take me to court because I love court.
Yep.
You get something
She
for
really
court, girl?
does.
I got court tomorrow. I love court. Come on,
She,
fuck with me.
come on, she
Go-
likes
go.
going. Like it's like going out to eat for us. It's not. Or D likes to go out to the courthouse.
Right. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? You know how many people I run into from my past life? Like, huh? Fuck,
It's a
you don't think
meeting
I do?
place for you, ain't it, D? It's a meeting place.
It is.
Catch
Shit.
up on gossip.
I mean, you might have to repay me back for the parking because it's $52 a pop, but
That blows my mind. I mean,
Parking's
but
ridiculous.
I know it to be true because I've seen the parking receipt, and I'm just like,
Girl,
You
they
have to
do it to get more
pay-
money. It's all for money. It's all you
50.
got to pay the
No,
park.
no, I'm talking about D's parking. Like,
Yes, I'm
I've
saying.
seen the
park-
little stick.
I don't
I've
park at
seen
the
the little
court.
receipt.
It's like
I
they
park-
want all
I'm
the
like,
money they can
bitch.
get. They got to get you for parking. They got to get you for what you did. They got to make you do this.
I have
50
to park in one of
Shades.
them. What are they? Them little parking garage things? It's an open one, not one of the ones that are closed because I can't do them. But it's like a parking lot. I have to park there because downtown is insane. There's no parking.
back.
Or
Read bad medicine, D. Read bad medicine.
let them. They're gonna look stupid. Glam, listen, sit the fuck down, okay? That's your problem. You didn't want to be in drama, and now here you are. Report these nuts.
50 Shades. What I was gonna say is, yes, and the crazy part to me was on the little receipt thing that because she always keeps receipts in case somebody sent her $5 one day. She wants them to know. So
do. All my
I keep her little receipts or whatever. She was only parked there for less than an hour, and it was $52 freaking dollars to
Damn.
park for less than
Yeah.
an hour.
It don't matter. As soon
Less
as
than an
you
hour.
open that gate to get in, boom, $52. They don't care how long you're there. You're getting $52. Listen, Glam, you are running around this fucking platform telling people to report. So when it happens to you, just know that you're breaking TOS, and karma's always a bitch.
Show is.
Yeah, it is crazy. But you know what? Shade. I mean, 50 Shades of Crazy. I like parking there because I know my car's secure. Like downtown's a mess, so I know my car's away from every crazy driver.
Damn, you can hire me to watch your car for $40 while you're in there.
Well, you would have to
I'll
drive
pay
it
you
around
$12.
before. You gotta
I'll
drive it
help her.
around.
I'll help Nuxie. I'll drive and she can.
There's
she can
no
be the
parking
white
down.
guy.
downtown.
God.
Unless you got a damn
Well, I
bike.
do it for $25.
I've
That's what
got
I'm saying.
Nuxie around
Crazy.
just for fun.
Glam saying she's not addressing drama, but yet she's sitting in the middle of the drama because she's seen that drama gives views. So drama pays. So we already know what it is. They are delusional as a motherfucker. Just fucking literally go on panel and say, "Hey, Beezer, I'm sorry that I made this shit up. Blah blah blah. Whatever. I owe you. Blah blah blah. I'll pay you back $20 a month." Why can't we just do that? Why can't we be women and do that? Like the fuck.
Well,
Most women are. Most people are. Most
she
people
can
are.
make a community post if that's what she did, apologizing to Beezer. But guess what? You've already smeared her name. You've already got people thinking or looking sideways at Beezer because of what you said. That's very hard to take back.
And on top of that, Michelle's running around with Beezer's family members as her fucking photo with Beezer's legal name as her thing. Like,
That's
that shit ain't
crazy.
cool.
Ooh, wee. See, I
That's
don't
all.
like that.
Literally
Right.
crazy. I literally say that's all it takes is there's a thing called open communication. All you gotta do is communicate back and forth. Like, okay, I owe somebody money right now in this time, and I open communicate back and forth so they know, hey, I still got you, or I'm gonna send it this day. Like, this is open communication. It's not
but
hard.
you can
I don't
only
run
say
from
that
it.
so many times, and so like it's been so many months, and it's been said so many times. There's a point where the person that lended you the money or lent you the money, however you're supposed to say it, I don't know. Finally just says, well, damn, obviously I'm not going to get it because this was in February and here we
Right.
are in October. And
You're
you
just gonna
tell
let
me
that go.
every week, I'm going to pay you this week. I'm going to give you some this week. And you hadn't sent a dime since February or March. I mean,
That's what I mean. It's so easy because the person that, I paid half and then I still owe half, but I'm not running from it. I'm saying, hey, when I can, I'm going to pay this. You don't run from it. That's what I'm saying. It never goes away. As much as you can try to run, it never will go away. I don't care if you disappear. It's still there. You owe this money. Even in your
Okay,
past
fill
life,
me
you
in.
still owe that money.
Fill me in, D, because Tater said to 50 Shades what she said about Jenny, Jen, and Paloma. Oh,
Yeah,
hell no,
she was
Glam.
talking shit about them. Like, that's what I mean. Jenny, Jen don't do lives on certain days. So the fact that she went and tried to help clear Glam up, like, listen, it could, people might have took it wrong. Try to help you clear your name, and then you're like snapping on her, Paloma, when literally they're just asking questions and you begin to snap. Listen, you're talking shit, but you literally, if you go rewatch your lives, Glam, and I'm saying this to be nice, like I'm saying this to give you advice. If you rewatch your lives, which I had to do in the beginning when I started doing lives, like, oh wow, I went 0 to 100 fast. You go 0 to 100. So in 1 minute you're sorry, then the next minute it's like, all right, fuck it, I'm not sorry, I don't care. Like, that's what it's seeming. So that's what people are taking it as. Rewatch your lives. Rewatch you back on JJJ's panel. See how you were. See how when Michelle came up, and see how you turned out to be. Just watch it. So KP's trying to
bot and
be
then
big balls.
KP, yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Listen, I'm going to say
that's
this.
fine.
I'm going to say this. I ain't scared of none of them motherfuckers, okay? We already know what they did.
Mhm.
The fuck? Anything for a dollar bill.
But one thing I'm going to say, and, some people in chat may agree with it, some may disagree with it, but, I don't know if Beezer's listening, if you are listening, or if you listen later, Beezer, honey, I got your back, because
Yep.
you have never done any bullshit fuckery that I know of. I've only ever known you to be a very kind person and very honest and upfront. That's all I've ever known.
Hey, Roundhouse. Michelle got a new contempt charge. See, this is your problem. Michelle, if you're listening, you're so worried about YouTube life and trying to ruin somebody else's life while your life, look at you. You got a new contempt charge. Worry about your court. Worry about your housing situation. Worry about that. You went to Rumble thinking, oh, I'm going to talk shit over here. You can't do that. When you go to a different platform, you're supposed to leave it alone. Start your whole new content, which you haven't done yet.
Paloma said when she clearly lied, it was about her owning up to what she did. She refused. She can't handle the hot seat because she's not someone who can own her actions or intentions.
That's what I mean. Like, that's exactly, if she goes back and watches Jenny Jen's live with her on it, she will see where everything went wrong. How it went from apology to up, down, woo, fuck yes. That's exactly how I took it. Thank you, Kelly.
Nobody could get a word in
do.
edgewise over there. Like, she was hollering at everybody.
Good. You know what? He needs to, because this is the one person that will sit her the fuck down, is her ex-husband. One person. Take the money out of whatever she owes her, because KP was telling everybody that I owed her money. Beezer is a saint. That's what I mean. Like, if she said, take the money out that she was owed her, because KP was telling everyone that I owed her. Oh, see?
It just...
I know Palace needs a safe place.
Thank you, Roundhouse. That's, you know what? At first, I really supported her. And listen, that text is what I was like, wait, why are you looking for people's information? I don't care how mad you are on this platform. I don't care. This shit needs to stop all around the board. Everybody, children, doxing, doing all this bullshit. It has to stop. Like, look, my share bear What the fuck are you trying to go after Cher Bear for? She's a sub. She never went on nobody's panel. She is a sub. But yet, Michelle, you tried to go after her. For what reason? What pleasure are you getting out of that?
Or what?
That's it. You
See,
know
I
what?
miss everything, but
What do you mean
Money-
you think Kate? Look, I think KP did a live on me and Pallets. Leave Pallets the F alone. Like, for real. Pallets has
see,
receipts.
I'm trying to be very calm over here because y'all know
That's the
I was
thing,
mad
Paloma.
about the situation.
It's 100% money. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Money. That's it. That's why I said from now on, I told my mods, please don't drop my links. I'm cool. YouTube makes a feature that if somebody wants to super chat, whatever, that's there. There's no all this extra money shit in the background. Dead it. Everybody needs to dead that shit. Everybody just dead it.
And D, won't you clear it up? I've not made a dime off my YouTube. My cash app's
She
there
didn't even make a penny.
Right.
Not one penny.
But I'm
so
not
everybody's
monetized,
saying,
so I can put the cash app up.
yeah, but you haven't even got Cash App,
No.
so it doesn't even matter.
Oh, and let
That's
me also clear one more thing up, if I may, real quick. Because I've gotten emails about this that me
Hey,
and
bro.
Bella and you have been a trio for a long time behind the scenes. I mean, it went from me and like 5 other people, including you, D. We were behind the scenes to now we're a trio behind the scenes or whatever. I want to make it known to everyone that I met Bella Zoe in another
Who's baby?
channel. Okay. I had never spoken to her on a personal level. I just knew her in chat. She knew me as another name. When I saw her as a sub, or excuse me, a mod in Bombs, I said, I remember you. Remember my name was this? And
Yep.
she was like, yes, I remember you too. I did not personally talk to Bella until a couple months ago, y'all. And that's the honest to God truth.
And
I
I didn't
just
talk to
knew
D for a
of
couple months
her.
ago.
I just knew of her because we were in another channel. She was a mod and I was a sub. That's it. So I just wanted to put that out there. And now I'm done. I'll be quiet.
Well, D's already put it out there. I'm not freaking either.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why? First
God.
of all, let's just put it like this. I have 4 children. I have a house. I have shit I do in my real life that I don't need to tell YouTube, oh, I do this and that. I don't have to do that. So I don't sit behind the scenes and troll and have 100 different profiles and me, Nuts, and Bella are not masterminds and nothing. And we don't want to take nobody down.
No.
Aw,
I don't even know
thank
how to
you,
use my
Lori.
YouTube. If I need anything, any help, I have to go to D to figure out how to do it.
Thank you, Lori. I appreciate it. You can you can come into my van with me and we can watch some horses.
But not
She's
only
so
that,
funny.
what you just said about like masterminds or whatever it was you said.
We can't even mastermind to put a fucking a damn live together to have it go one way.
No.
Hey, Top
D.
Hats.
With all due respect,
Hey,
the
Top
BFF.
Hats.
That's why I
Is the-
asked what baby.
Oh, okay.
Because
Hold on,
listen,
what?
I
Who
think
said what?
around the whole board, the doxing
Who
shit
say
needs to
what?
stop.
I'm
Somebody
ready
go
if
get
you
her.
want me to. Yeah, I'm ready to go ahead and.
No,
push
I'm
the
trying to
button.
figure out what baby. Just
Okay.
I hope you're
I
having
don't even
a
know
good
what
day,
comment y'all
Top
talking
Hats,
about.
and you get some
Hey, Top
peanut
Hats.
circus
Hey, Top
peanuts.
Hats. Why can't I see Top Hats? I can't see Top Hats. What's wrong?
I hope you're having a
Top
great
Hats
day
blocked
too.
me. Top Hats has blocked me because I don't see him in the comments.
You don't block nobody.
I'm gonna cry.
He blocked you.
Trying to come
He
for
said,
me because
He
I dragged
did.
her on someone else's channel and then I dragged her on her channel. Don't play with me. Why? See, that's the thing. Like, the subs all have every sub, no matter what chat you're in, y'all all have options. Y'all have your own opinions. This is why I say everybody has their own options. So just because a sub says, hey, you know what? I don't like this person because of that. That don't give a creator to be like, oh, well, fuck you. You're a sub. Like, that shit needs to stop. I don't know whose baby it was, but it was a baby that was taken off of life support. Who did that? Listen, I would have to.
I can't see any of these comments you're reading.
I don't. I'm
It's
gonna
like
be
my
honest. I
comments
don't
are
sit through.
froze.
Really?
Yeah,
Ain't block
I had to go out.
nobody.
I had to go out and come back in on the comments.
Yeah, he's not being disrespectful.
Who's not?
Gary.
I've been in chats with Top Hats for several months now, and a couple panels I've been on with Top Hats. He's never, in my opinion, disrespectful. If that's
Nope.
who
said
thought
that?
he was being
No,
disrespectful.
no. We're not talking about Top Hats.
Oh, okay. Well, there's not a lot of hymns, so when I see the word hymn, I'm like, well, okay.
Fix it. I'm praying for your dad. I'm sorry to hear that. I know going through that's hard.
I can't see Fix It in. What is going on?
Blind
here?
as a bat.
No, I
Don't talk
seriously
shit about
can't.
nobody. I know. I'm trying to catch
out
up.
of the comment. Go out of the comment. Click the
Okay.
X and go back into the comment. What I had to do.
That's what I mean. Share Bear, I know for a fact you don't be going in chat talking shit. But
We don't.
you can voice your opinion about Michelle all you want, like everybody else on this platform, because Michelle goes right after subs. Sub. Oh, this person. So, yes, I feel like subs, yeah, y'all got an opinion. That's what you are here for. But that don't make no creator should go after any of them. That's bullshit, Tater. I know for a fact she did. She literally stopped their live to come warn us. So I know that for a fact is not true because Jenny warned us. But those who love me, we love you, Top Hats.
Yep.
Yes,
we have
do.
1,000.
Oh,
we
okay.
have
We have the
1,002
same
questions.
accents.
Who, me and you?
We kind of have
Yeah,
the
she
same
definitely did.
accent. So
Jenny Jan went to everybody and showed everything from, that situation. So, do this. Amen. I love you, girl. I love Lucy. I do. I love Lucy. I was in there yesterday messing with snail sperm. Everybody's like, what?
And did they go after Mitt and Mama too? Didn't she go after Mitt and Mama too? Is that what I
Glam
heard?
did.
Yeah.
Glam did because Mitt and Mama said something in the comments. Again, in the comments, just something asking. I guess she asked. I don't even know what she said because it was so much. But
well, I'm just gonna be quiet on that issue right there because
Top Hat said, "Speak for yourself," because he don't got an accent.
okay,
Exactly. That's where we
I'm
came
just
from.
saying,
Make it make sense.
Top Hats. As soon as I heard your voice, I think it was on Jackie's panel the first time I ever met you. I was like,
Thank you,
that
guys.
right
Thank you, got a
there
girl. Thank you.
is my brother from another mother, and I've called you that ever since. I have.
Oh, that was for Nux. I was like, wait, what? Me?
Dottie girl, yes. It's actually Maverick's mama.
Beautiful.
Her name is River.
Beautiful.
She's beautiful. She's 4 years old, so she's not old or elderly. But the lady that I'm buying, or I bought Maverick from, she only breeds them twice, and then she retires them and gives them to loving homes so they can live out, their life as like a free dog, running in the yard. Now she's a big girl. She's very short though, but she's a big girl. She looks a lot like Sophie. Wouldn't you say that, Dee? She looks a lot like Sophie in the face.
She's a beautiful dog.
She does. She's pretty
stocky
beautiful
and big.
Yep.
Share Bear. Everybody was like, wait, what? Snail sperm.
But she's a $5,000 dog, and they just want a very good home for her that will love her and basically treat her like a kid. And I get my baby on Saturday at 9 at Bass Pro Shops.
Whoop,
Is
whoop,
where I'm
whoop,
meeting
whoop.
her.
That's awesome.
Maverick's
I
coming
live in
home.
Vegas, but my dogs never go outside, only to go to the bathroom. I had
Mine too.
2 bullies before. I just wanted to treat her like a queen. What state is the location pickup? Alabama.
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 She's a good dog, Gotti. She is.
Yeah, Gotti, my dogs don't go outside either, unless to use the potty.
Don't
But
lie. You know
they-
Sophie be torturing the neighbors. Stop bullshitting.
No, I have to keep her. Oh God, I need to go get her leash real quick in case they come out.
Will you leave her off that leash, damn it? Just keep her over
I
beside you.
can't because
Keep her
he's
over
gonna
beside
call
you.
Papa again.
Yeah, I was gonna say
He'll
no.
call
Don't do
Papa
that.
again. And I don't want to hurt that man. Like I don't want to punch him. I don't.
He makes me
Look,
want to
mi-
punch Brad. Just to be honest, like
Mhm.
pow
Me,
pow.
me and Dee was getting ready to come get you out, bond you out for going off, and then we was gonna go get Sophie out of puppy jail if we had to.
No,
Yeah, that's
all I
fine.
was trying to explain to him was that child
That's Sophie.
who is 5. I said, you know, him and the other one that I think is 6 or 7, and I'm trying to explain to him. I said they come over to your fence and they shake it and they make loud noises at her, and she runs to them and barks, and they step back and like they do punching motions and scream at her. That's why she reacts the way she does. You can watch someone pull in my driveway, except for that one time on a live that had to be heard. But I've been on the phone with Devious, or I've been on the phone with Bella when somebody pulls up with food or whatever. You don't hear Sophie barking, growling, nothing. She
Nope, you
walks up
don't.
there like, hey, my mama's walking up here, so I'm walking up here, because she knows I'm safe if I'm walking up to them. But he didn't understand what I was trying to tell him about the 2 little boys that shake the fence really hard and scream at her. Of course she's going to react to that.
Bad top hat,
Gotti
take
girl,
it- take it off.
I have a picture. Can I show a picture of Mama?
Mhm.
Can I show a
Yes.
picture? I got a picture of her, Gotti. Hold on.
I was going to say, if you don't, I can roll
do.
back through my stuff real quick and send you one. But
Girl, you know I do.
now, keep in mind, Gotti,
This is right after
is
she had the
before
babies.
is it right after? Okay.
Yeah, it's right
Yeah.
after.
That's her right there.
After she had the
That's
babies.
Mama. That's
Look at her
Mama.
head. Big old head.
Her
She's a
name is
beautiful
River.
dog.
She's an Old English bulldog.
Well, they tried to accuse Sophie of being a pit bull.
Look at this one right here.
Yeah.
I love this one. He's all laid backwards.
Yeah, you know that,
Yeah.
Dee? They tried to accuse poor little Sophie of being a pit.
Yeah, the
Poor
cop,
Sophie.
when he-
She'd be nodding out. Like, leave her
when he
alone.
came to the door, she came out and she was like licking and jumping on him. And they asked me where the pit bull was, and I said, I don't own a pit bull. This is the only dog I have right now. And they were
She's a
like,
chihuahua. Chihuahuas are insane. I'm sorry.
Look, I
You
got
know.
a Chiggy. Nova's a Chiggy. She's part a Corgi and part Chihuahua. And y'all have heard her go off on me and on the phone.
She is gorgeous. This dog is gorgeous. She got a nice brindle. Look at her face, though. She got a big head, but she's such a sweet dog, man.
she's very Old English bulldogs all have a very loyal, sweet disposition. All of them. They just do. But this is her accident litter, which I'm glad it happened because the breeder only does 2 litters per female, and then she retires them because she doesn't
Hey,
want
Gracie's
to
mom.
you know,
I hope
breed
you're
to
doing
death
good.
Mom, are you
or
okay?
whatever.
She just had surgery. Gracie's mom, you okay?
Clearly, she's okay.
Yeah. I seen somewhere prayers for Gracie's mom. Maybe it was on Bella's page, I think.
Yep, it was.
Chris and me too. Them
I hope you're doing
chihuahuas,
okay,
man,
Gracie's mom.
little ankle biters. You gotta run from chihuahuas, man. Them
No,
things
they're
will break
not
your
ankle
ankles.
biters. It's
They
the way
are.
it's just- no, they're not. I have a met.
Yeah, they are.
I know you do.
Tucker
They
has
are fucking
one.
ankle biters.
She is not an
Tucker
ankle
has a
biter, damn it.
Chihuahua.
She is. She is.
Tucker has a Chiweenie named Queso, and he's
Yeah,
oh
he
my
does.
god,
The
I
only
can't
person
stand
mind,
that
the only
dog.
person mind bite is me. She ticks on me. Like her dad can do anything to her, and she won't bother him. But when we got her, I played rough with her, so that's my bad.
So, oh, and I got a new picture of Maverick this
Oh,
morning.
that's a German
Hang on.
Shepherd.
And you ain't shared it
Hold
with
on.
us till now.
German
Hold
Shepherds
on.
are loyal ass dogs.
I've got a little min pin. She's my crack kid, though.
Knox,
She don't like new people.
Knox. Black cat
What?
fell out the window. Black cat fell out the window.
Well, of course he did. I mean, why wouldn't he? I mean, that's or she. I don't even know if it's
Oh,
a
I'm
he or
so sorry to
she.
hear that, hippie girl. I mean, yeah, hippie
Thanks.
music girl.
Thank goodness
15,
Gracie's
almost
mom.
16-year-old.
I'd throw myself out the window if you called me Black Cat too.
Listen, she was in the window, and I was like, straightening out the clothes so I could fold them.
That's
she
the
just-
ambulance coming for her right there. right. There, I sent you the newest picture of Maverick that I got this morning, so you can show that. Because he's always the first one in the morning to come to because they stay in like she has an extra house built on to hers where all the birthing rooms and the rooms are for the puppies, and
He's so
she goes
cute.
in every morning at
He's
7
just standing
o'clock
up
to
there
feed
like
them.
he's just standing up there like
She said he's
me first.
always. She said he's always the first one to jump up on the little wall and look at her like, "Mama, please feed me."
Right. Let me
No.
eat first, please.
He's more like, Mama, please come get me.
I know he
I
is.
need to go to my forever home, damn it, and be spoiled.
Look at this
You need to
dog.
get
He
him some
will
little
be,
clothes,
Brad.
Lexi. You need to get him some little clothes.
Y'all need to go get some puppies. Everybody to chat, go
I'm
buy
not
puppies.
getting him some clothes. Now
Get
this
him a
lady,
shirt.
if anybody lives near Alabama or in Alabama,
Look,
and
Knox.
you want,
Look who's
I
next
know,
to him.
look at him.
But look who's next to
Who?
him. The one I was like, oh, that one's cute. They're like always together, ain't they?
Yep, they
Is
are.
that a sign? Is that a
That's
fucking
a
sign
sign.
for me?
I think that's a sign, Devious.
But that's him. Look how big his paws are.
They're humongous. Look,
Yeah.
that's her.
He's gonna be a wide fella. But
gonna be
that's
a
my
nice
Maverick
fella.
boy right there.
He got a distinctive
Well,
mark on his lip.
Yes,
see that?
he has. Well, his back to me is the most distinctive. He's got
Yeah.
6 spots, 6, and they're all like one's to the left, then one's to the right, then to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, all the way down his back. On one side only. The
My
other
cat
side
does
of him
too.
is solid white, but the other
I
side
gotta
has
show
6
you. I
brindle
gotta show you a
spots.
picture of Hazel. She got black, black, orange, and then the one side was all white.
But
It's
he's
always
a
me.
dog.
Listen, she living in Alabama. It's gonna be hot. That baby's gonna need a
Yeah,
swim
that's what
trunk.
I'm saying. This lady right here, I do have to tell you guys because I've dealt with a lot of old English bulldog breeders, and the price that she charges, and the stuff that is included in the contract itself. Dee read the contract. It's
Yeah,
nothing
do
bad.
you want that?
Do I want what?
I have it.
No, she has
Did
a
I mail
copy
it to
of
you?
it.
Okay.
Yeah, you emailed it to me, and
Okay,
she
sure.
has a copy of it because I emailed it to her, and then she printed it out. So I'll get that plus his papers and all that stuff on Saturday. But I don't know. She has one litter right now. You remember the blue and the lilac?
The gray. We called it gray.
Yeah, they're
Do you remember
nice.
that one? They're great.
Yeah, but in actuality, they're called blue and lilac. There was like 4 blue and 6 lilac, or vice versa. I can't remember. She only has one of them left.
Really?
Look,
I knew they
they're
were going to be a
totally-
hot commodity.
Yeah, me too.
His name is Sebastian, and he's so freaking cute. And I had the opportunity to trade Maverick out
No.
for a blue
No.
or a lilac.
No,
But
We
I
just
don't
told you to
look
get another one.
for. Well, here's the thing. A lot of people that buy from breeders are looking to breed. That's why they buy them. I'm not that person. I'm looking for, like, Sophie. She's my ESA. Like, she sits with me all the time. She got her nod out. It's like she just is what she is.
and
I don't
aggravate the
want a
neighbors.
dog just to breed. Well, only that one time. I mean, we've been here 3 years, over 3 years now.
Mm-mm.
The neighbors across the road got a little Doxing. His name is Dapper Dan. He comes over here in my driveway while she's sitting right here on the damn porch. She don't ever move to try to bite that dog, growl at it, and she just looks at him like, "You pitiful thing."
You know, Penny Wrinkle should be in our chats. Penny Wrinkle, she sent me a video of her dog. He's like the Target dog. So cute. He's opening
Aw.
cap. He opens like a drink, and he was like whispering. I'm like, this dog is so cute. Ooh. Stop
Have a
sending
good
me
day,
dog
Tater.
pictures. Have a
Yeah.
good day, Tater.
I've got to teach Maverick how to do I love you
Lori.
and all
Look,
that. Because
that
I
thing
think
got potty
Devious was
trained
the
Maverick.
only one. D was the
I feel
only
like-
one lucky enough to get to hear Moose talk and say, "Water, I love you." Outside, she got to hear
Yo,
him.
this dog sound like literally a person. It would freak me the fuck out. And I'm like, wait, that's your
Yeah.
dog? And
You know how
he
you
would talk
usually
back
get a
to
new,
them. Look at
You know
Yes,
how
Lori's
you get a
dog.
new
was.
puppy? You know how you
Look
always
at
get a new puppy
them.
and you got to teach it everything? Nuxie ain't even got
Yeah.
to teach it how to go train. It's already trained to go outside and everything.
Look at
Yeah.
Lori's dogs.
Oh,
The one in the middle, so cute. Like,
Let me
not
see.
today,
Let me
Mom.
see. Hold on. Oh.
They're all looking at you like, why? Why? Why'd you wake us up?
Like, you know we hate pictures. Why are you doing this? You know we hate pictures, Ma.
I know. The one in the middle is like, I'm over this shit. Like, stop.
Sophie hates pictures too. If I point the camera toward her, she turns her head.
Shit. She
mine
gets
do.
pissed. If you ever, this dog gets so mad. Nuxel showed me her and she was just attitude up. Like, no.
Yep.
No.
My girl's going
Yep.
underneath the blanket. Have you got to take a picture of them?
She gives me the side eye like, "Bitch, you
Aw.
need to stop before I take that phone out of your hand." Like, she just don't like it at all. Not at all.
Oh, that's good, hippie girl. That's good.
But
You know what happened this morning? I got the kids ready for school. I fed the animals and I laid back down. I fell asleep. Within, I guess it had to be like a half hour. Tommy crawled under like my sheets on my bed, under my fitted sheet for the bed, and scared the shit out of me because he was digging in my bed. I woke up like, what is going on? And it's Tommy's head. You just see his head under the blanket. I'm like, fucking jerk, man. That man tortures the shit out of me.
yeah, you can play your headset.
Dee,
son.
did
Did they get their package on Sunday?
Not on my phone. Because I'm on it. That's why.
you?
Duh.
Gracie's mom. Did they get
Sorry,
their
Mama.
package, Nux?
Yes, they
Or
did.
you hit it?
No, I didn't. I can't hide shit from them like that.
I know you couldn't.
Because you know how Matt is. Matt is the mail checker every day, all day.
Every day, all
Um,
day.
Well, I will tell you this. I don't know if it's something on TikTok or any other apps that people.
Where'd you go?
We lost Nuxie again. But Gracie's mom said she had the best looking surgeon today. I said,
I see so many in here that were with Etbot. She had the nice, most generous, helpful community, and she fucked everyone over. That's what my whole take on the whole bot thing is that Nux, I don't know what happened to you, but
Y'all
are you
can't
there?
hear me?
Now I
Now I
can.
can.
No, now I
Okay.
can.
Okay.
But yeah, it was like a viral thing, if that makes
Okay.
sense.
Well, I know when it came in, both of the boys were like, "Oh my God, I've been wanting to try whatever brand it's called, ramen noodles forever." And I started reading the directions, and I'm like, "She's gonna have me in here for like 4 hours with all these steps. Like what?" And then Matt finally said, "I don't think it's real ramen. I think it's like gummies or like candy ramen." He said,
Yeah.
"I thought it was the real ramen." That
You know,
No.
you know,
obviously
Diego
that's a
send nothing
very
but candy.
popular brand. It's a very
Yeah,
popular
it's
brand.
like they turned it into candy because it's hard to get like that actual soup one. So
Yeah.
they do have a candy one that went popular. So I was like, let me see if they would like it because I know.
Oh
my
yeah,
kids are
they
weird.
do. They're waiting on
My
me
question.
to do all the bullshit.
My
Yeah, it's
question
like
is not,
making
when do
Jello.
you think Dee's gonna send something like that instead of candy? We all know Dee sends candy every time.
No, I send different stuff. It just depends on my. I got like summer
Yeah,
came,
like
so I'm like, get some water
500
guns.
whistles or freaking a 39 pack of these tubes that you swing around and they sound like real fucking loud. Yeah, she does send different stuff. She does.
I'll say
But-
this. All right, I'm gonna say, in my opinion, I feel like it's too. Listen, it's a little weird to me. Okay, it's a little fucking weird to me.
Yeah, I'm just
Because now
glad
all
I
these
ain't
people
the
that
one-
hated Michelle are now team Michelle, and they all been working behind the scenes. Now, I can understand if Bot came live and said, "Hey, look, I just wanted to." She should have told people like, "Hey, look, I'm not going to cover Michelle no more. I feel like she needs a break." Whatever the fucking reason she could have just said, but I think a lot of people were like wondering, like, "Damn, we were all just in your chat talking shit, and now we just found out that you're talking to her." So it kind of went left for her.
Yeah, because the thing is we were not on great terms with Michelle when I helped her out a little bit, and then I offered help, but I didn't lie to anybody, and not that I didn't care,
We
but I
always kept it up front.
I wasn't going to lie to anybody about it. I asked her not to say anything about it because I didn't want what ensued after that, which I knew that was going to happen.
Maddox, I tried to review her, but they were all like, DBS is playing your line. I'm gonna strike her. Glam was like, strike her, yeah. Let's go on a fucking flag strike. Roar. Like, sit down.
Oh, I got a bad burn.
And it makes sense because somebody kept reporting Tragic's videos and all, and she would have to get them approved. So it makes sense, y'all little fucking flaggers. Sit down in a corner.
Did you say you got burnt from your Instapot? Did you do the same thing I did?
I reached in to grab something after I air fried it instead of like dumping it out onto a plate. It was 2 egg rolls. I've been addicted to egg rolls lately.
Look, I do
We
that 'cause
just
you know
said
I
it
do.
yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Whenever we were talking about it on the phone.
Yeah. I've been addicted to vegetable egg rolls. Like, I don't know why. But so that's what I've been kind of eating for dinner is like egg rolls. And I popped 2 of them in the air fryer, and I just reached in there to get them out, put them on the plate because I can't feel nothing with my right hand anyway. So the heat from that don't bother my hand, but like my forearm touched the rim of the pot. And the sad thing is I can't feel something burning until it hits like the nerve part in my skin. So I don't just get like surface burns. It's one of them burns that I'm gonna have to cover and all that because I can't feel anything until it hits the nerve endings. that's when I feel it burning and snatch my arm back. That's the problem.
Me and
So-
Well,
Nux,
you know I'm
we were
always
talking
on
about
the
egg
egg roll
rolls.
kick. I'm always
Yeah,
on
but
egg
me
roll
and her
kick.
were talking about it, and literally we eat our egg rolls the same way. It creeped me the fuck out because nobody else eats their egg rolls like me. But Nux does, because she explained it down to the T. And I'm like, wait, why don't we eat the stuff in the egg roll? We just eat the outside of the egg roll.
Yeah, I just like
And-
the crunchy skin.
Me
And
No,
all
too.
you gotta
And
eat
that's
the whole egg roll. You gotta eat the whole egg roll. Nuts, it's
Uh-uh.
got cabbage in it. Why are you not eating the whole egg roll?
Because I don't
That's
know
not
what
fresh.
else they've stuffed in there.
I take it
Well,
out because of pork,
check it out. You'll be
When-
fine.
but I like the
when-
flavor.
No, when I order it's called haramaki
Oh
the
shit!
Japanese
I
restaurant.
just got some.
What?
Y'all heard my phone go off, right? I just got a good text, but I know
Y'all
somebody
get
gonna go
away
out with
from
that.
him. Come on.
Why are you gonna tell us not tell us it?
Ooh, I knew it. Oh my god!
Hey,
Well, you spill the
Y'all.
beans.
they get away.
No, let me just tell
But
you
no.
this. A couple
Move.
creators just texted me and busted with that fake report, but I'm gonna let somebody else tell that whole story because I ain't. But if you know, you know that report was fake as fuck. Damn.
Wait, what? I'm so confused.
Me too. Come here, Steph.
All
Come
right.
on, so I can get this out from under your legs, Mama. Come on.
What?
I
what
know.
can we
Why
do?
in her police report is
Okay.
fake. She got the police report ad off Pinterest. Whoa.
We all knew it was.
You know what? I told Paige, I said, you know what? I got a little bit of Paige live. I usually watch Paige in the morning. Her voice is so settling in the morning, by the way. But I watch her in the morning because it's usually late and I pass out. But I went in there and was like, the times just ain't timing for me. Thank you.
I'm so
Knew it.
behind
I
on
said,
everything,
all right, so
I guess.
remember the whole thing with Bot? She said Michelle had somebody go to whatever and attack her daughter, blah, blah, blah. They got a police report. Never showed a police report. Well, last night she went on a members live only and showed a police report. Now, the police
Okay.
report time, date, all that stuff is just not added. It wasn't making sense. So this morning I kind of looked at it because I got a closer look. I seen a clip about it. Yep. I seen a closer look and I'm like, wait, why is there something about a car? Because if it's something physical, they don't need your car description. They don't need your license plate. They don't need
Right.
any of that. So it wasn't making sense to me. So I'm like, this is, I looked at I got a couple police reports over here, just saying. And nothing has to do with my car because it was physical hands-on. Nothing to do with my car. Even though my car was on the scene, they never wrote down my license plate, none of that shit.
Somebody
were
said
several
the
things to
address
add.
was weird.
Okay.
I said the
Everybody
same
said
thing.
the address was weird.
Why, if it happened at work, why are we using our house address? Busted! Girl. I knew it.
Next, you
The
tried to
timing,
be a normal person,
everything.
being and doing something kind, and these haters turned it all on you, and they just had to add a twist to make it more dramatic. It was disgusting.
It is what it is, Lori. I'll be honest because I'm just a very honest person, whether people like it or not. I mean, I do care what people think sometimes, but I'm always going to be honest. And Dee is probably the only one that knows this. It did hurt my feelings when things
hurt her
happened
feelings a lot.
way back because I didn't feel like I did anything wrong. And I'm talking about a whole nother situation, which I know, or I think Dee knows what I'm talking about.
Bella.
That, being on
Amber.
someone's panel, I was not expecting to be talked so ugly about, and that hurt me. It did. It hurt me. But, I just had to realize, like, this is an app. This is, entertainment for a lot of people. And I guess that's what they do.
How was
is,
football
you know,
practice?
I'm not doing practice.
Okay, well, how was your football, whatever?
Good. They fired me from camera duty.
He said he got fired from camera duty, y'all. Good, because you cannot pay attention to one thing.
I know.
Because they record their games or practices, And this kid cannot pay attention to one thing. So I don't know why they would have him on camera duty for the first time. But he was all over the field.
I told him I was bad at it.
He said, I told them I was bad.
Is that Maze?
Yeah.
I need you to ask May something, because I used to keep the books for the varsity football team. Ask him if they do, if they still do like sweep right, slot left, and sweep left, slot right.
Nuff said, do they still do the sweep left, swap right on like the football books? Like, he said, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Did you just steal them?
I thought so.
Okay.
Yeah, I traveled with the football team for 3 years. I was their bookkeeper. Had to write down every play. It's like a graph book. It's very hard to keep up with because you have to write down every single play that's called. So that if they need, like,
it's not
I don't know,
yours.
if they get audited or whatever, they have to go back and look at every single play
Can
that
you
was
throw that
called
out, though?
during that game. So
This kid is so. I had a package come in. I eat you know them yogurts that you put M&Ms in, like the M&Ms are on the top of it.
yeah.
I buy them, but I don't like that the yogurts are not fat free. I like the fat free yogurt. So I said I'll buy a big container of fat free yogurt, and then I bought the little M&Ms to put on the side. He's gonna start look at them and hunt them down. I'm trying to hide the M&Ms.
You know, you can do now.
Mhm.
I'm not. No.
No, you can give me the other ones at the fridge now.
You're funny. You know what you can do? You can get me a drink. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Go ahead, run fast. Do it. Football, come on, run fast.
Just do it.
Oh, is she? I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. My kid's like in my bag. I'm trying to open a bag. Here, Jenny, I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. I need to start posting that top. I'm just like...
And then you try to ask me, and I'm like, I don't know. I know I'm a mastermind, but I don't know how to pin it. I don't know how to do none of that.
Girl, I'm hooked on peanut. I don't like the peanut ones because I get one wrong peanut, and I'm like, no.
I don't like the peanuts. Like when I dump them out and they have like a skin on the red skin still on them. I'm like,
Happy birthday!
Happy
everybody's
birthday,
give me
son.
it. Everybody's birthday.
Jaden, right? Is it Jaden? I mean, I don't mean to, but I think she said it several times.
Hey, Jenny.
Hello.
Hey, Jenny, Jen.
Oh,
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Busted.
Okay, well, I thought I'd pop up really quick instead of, because I don't want to go live or none of that crap. You know, it's
I
not
was
today.
waiting. I'm like,
Tomorrow. We'll see. We'll do that tomorrow.
It's giving you some work all week.
But since, you know, you already know, I was gonna screen share it for, because it is definitely fake.
I knew. Then I kept telling him like that time is weird.
Yeah, I know. Not just the time. Like, hang on, let me move it up a little bit so you can see it better. Not just the time, man, but the VIN, everything. Like, and even the charge. That whole
battery.
That doesn't. There's not even a such thing. You know what I mean?
And then look, that's why I scribbled it at, because on top of it, like, I just looked at my police reports. It says Philadelphia, blah, blah, blah. It has our counties on it. Even my Jersey report says the township.
No. Like,
bitch, you got reports every damn where. Jesus.
How do you attempt to batter somebody? Is what I want to know. You either do it or you don't.
I mean, that's bad. Like, okay, so it's worse to come back with something fake than to just come back and make an apology. You know what I mean?
Right. It would have been easier to be like, yeah, you know what? I lied because whatever. But this.
Yeah.
Well, this is my opinion. And I'm only saying this because I live in the most swampy, podunk ass area in Alabama. Our police reports are written like, if it was, say it was 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it would say 1,300 hours. or if it's 2 something in the morning, it
Oh.
would say 0 2 something hours.
They go by
Because
military time.
police use
Military
police
time.
think
use
my
military
thing
time.
is- Oh, Jenny, that does make sense.
Well, yeah, which that okay, but that's still the VIN number and the you know, the charge that doesn't exist. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, the time. Okay,
Wouldn't
we
it
can.
make sense? Wouldn't it make sense
Yeah.
if they was in a
Yeah,
car
we can.
and needed
Yeah.
the VIN number, but they wasn't in a car?
Do what?
Wouldn't it make more sense? Look, if this accident happened in a car, that's when they would need all that information. But it didn't, right?
Yeah, but it's a fake VIN number. Like it's not
Right.
even. That's not even. You know what I mean? But yes,
Right.
it would. It would make more sense. Yeah. But you know, like, let me read it real quick. I mean, it's just insane, and the getting it off of Pinterest makes
Like nobody would have found it. Like,
right. That's just like hello.
Well, and
The
I
whole
wasn't
everybody
saying
uses
the-
Pinterest, you know.
I
Everybody.
wasn't
Right.
saying the military time thing as a statement of fact. I just know here
That
in
some of
Poland,
them use it.
Alabama,
Yeah.
that's how it's used. I know in, I believe, Tennessee, Mississippi,
Kentucky.
several states. I know in Florida, because when I got my car accident, the report was done in military time.
Mine is
so
too.
a lot of states use military time on there, and that was when I just looked at that. I was like, hold on, it should say 0 to 43 hours.
The time to
not
me though was way
AM.
off
It just
because
don't.
she was on panel when she said, "Oh, we're gonna make a police report," and that was like 10 some, and this is like 2 something in the morning. So that's where my timing was.
Yeah, yeah, it's way out of line. Absolutely. Yeah.
Mhm.
But I get the round, you know, the military time because we use it here too, you know. But oh my
Okay.
gosh,
This
The-
is.
it's bad, bad.
And then she got the nerve to ask you to show proof. Like, girl, sit down because this is
Yeah,
not
that's
proof at all.
not ever happening. I didn't go live about it day after day and say I'm being attacked because of it. You know what I mean? Like, the
Right, I never
difference-
heard about it. So
No,
that's like,
Mm-mm.
these people, yes, this is their proof. They'll go get Amazon AA things, get a Pinterest report. Like, what is going on?
I'm gonna show tomorrow night. I'll show more of why. You know what I mean? But I thought we just come over here and break it, and you know, because it's coming. You know what I mean? She's so
Right. I was getting excited. Like, Jenny, go live tonight. Yes.
that's why I popped up here. I'm like, no, I can't again. It's been so much though lately. You know what I mean? And everybody's throwing everything because you know that's what they do. So I had to
It's
kind of
getting messy.
You know it's going to
This
be a
is a-
big thing. She's going to go live and members only or on Rumble saying, it's real, it's real.
and see. Here's what's crazy about that. Even right, like, hello, why in the world do you think it's okay to talk crap about us behind a paywall? You big wimp. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
And say, why won't y'all leave me alone? Well, stop talking about us. You know?
You're asking us to leave you alone. We can't hear you because you're behind a paywall.
Right?
This is ridiculous. Like,
Mhm.
wow.
I think
All,
she needed
all her
money
proof been
because she's
stopped.
been evicted.
Yep. Bang. I said the same thing. She needs,
Yep. And this is another scam. I mean, showing a fake police report. You know what I mean? That is
she get in
definitely
trouble for
scam.
this shit. It's screaming scam. And if
Yeah.
these people sit there and keep like believing her and then, going to try to dox other people, they got issues. Whew.
I mean,
Major.
here's the way I look at it, because I'm very honest about shit that I do. So to me, there is like things to be funny. Like, Amber, I know you're in here. Don't have no problem saying it. Like, I bought the feet slippers because hey, it was funny. Stuff like that is funny, but a fake police report trying to make people believe something, if it's fake, that's not funny. You know what I mean? That's more of a, what's the word I'm looking for? That's more of a deceitful kind of
It's more,
act.
Yeah.
I get more of tragedy pimping because like you're trying to put a tragedy on your child and put this out on the internet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like there's a difference between like being funny and then being, you know, deceitful and just thinking people are stupid enough to believe something. You know what I mean?
Well, unfortunately there are
So.
people that will believe bullshit like this. Everybody tuck your wallets. Tell them
Absolutely. And it's the season. You know what I mean? All the
Mhm.
Yeah.
scammers going to be coming
It's
out,
the
All the
season.
trying to
holidays are
scam
coming up.
everybody.
Yep. Christmas.
Oh, it's Thanksgiving. I'm gonna need a turkey.
Griftmas. Like,
Right.
Tis
Christmas. I need a
season to
turkey.
be
Michelle's
grifting.
gonna
Yep.
need a turkey so she can yell abort, abort, abort.
Yeah, I think a fake police report is against the law.
If I think only if you try to play it off in court or something like that, showing it to people on YouTube, I don't think it is. I'm not sure, but I don't think it is. You know.
Yeah, I don't think you could just go around showing fake police reports. It does need to stop. Like, what does this prove? If you had this months ago, think about it. If she had this months ago, wouldn't she put this out here? You had to do a lot of research to find
I mean,
a
yeah,
fake report
if
to
it
fill
was
in.
real, you put it out there to show it.
yeah, you really
But it
did
took
because,
time.
mm-hmm.
She had to
I
have
knew right
time to
away.
find it and everything.
With my CPS thing, I put it out there. Look, this is what happened to me. It's in writing. I don't need to go fake nothing.
I used you as an example back then too. I'm like, you know, Devious showed it immediately. Like, she proved it. So
Hell
I did
yeah.
use you as an example because, like, that's the way it is, man. When you're trying to claim something, you got to, because just don't say it on YouTube and you're fine. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like,
It's not that hard. Just don't say it if you can't show it, you know? I don't say that kind of crap. I don't tell anybody anything about my real life on here, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. And that's what pisses me off. Like, but you're demanding Jenny to show proof of something that she never brought up to anybody. So there's a difference there, sweetheart.
And Amber, I see you laughing. I'm sorry about the feet, but to be very honest with you, I would do it I would do it again, because that's just who I am. Like, but that's who I am, though. It's not to be hateful. I truly, and this may be biased opinion because I'm talking about myself, but I don't have a hateful bone in my body toward nobody. I try to make things funny. So, you know, I do it again. Now, I will say this, and D, Bella can back me up. There's several others that can back me up. The bangs thing.
That was funny.
She keeps them.
I did that because I had an issue with my hair right before that, right, Devious? Now, Devious knows the issue very personally. I lost a good bit of hair.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because of that issue. And I literally bought them for that. And then it turned into, you know, whatever. But I can say that wasn't, to start with, that had nothing to do with, like, your bang thing or whatever. That had to do with me losing half of my damn hair. But the feet, that was all you. That was all you. I'm being honest. That was all you. I bought the feet just for you. So, I'm very honest.
That's what I believe. Anyway. Showed us police report to the people that members only that still believe in this bullshit that's going on, so they can feel bad and throw money. That's the cycle.
Yep.
Throw me money and.
Yep. Sharon's right. She needed to amplify it. Yep, to make it be bad, horrible, so she could get more money. You know, it's disgusting.
Look, that's
Cookie
a good
Monster
idea.
asked- Right, there it is.
Since she can get FOIAs on shit, maybe we should see if it really happened.
Yeah, you wanna
I don't
put
know.
Beezer in
Like some
there.
people probably, like, to be honest, some people probably will. Like she did this, and I don't want to hear any crying because she did it to herself.
Right.
Like by putting a fake one out here, you know. So I'm not going to request anything, but I'm sure people will. I'm sure it will.
Yeah, I'm sure it will happen. That's why you don't
Mm,
lie on the fucking internet.
exactly. That's
Jinx,
why I
you owe me
try
a
my
Coke,
best
Doxy.
to be very like upfront about everything I do, have done, will do.
no,
everything.
sorry.
Behave yourself.
I don't do that. I'm sorry.
That is
And
funny
she really
though.
wouldn't.
Have you watched the
Even if
stream where they do that?
Even if she
What?
offered,
Yeah.
if you offered her 50, she wouldn't do it.
Mm-mm.
She wouldn't. I have faith that she wouldn't anyway, because she don't work like that.
You know what?
But-
This is actually, this is fucking sad. If this shit is fake, this is fucking sad because you're playing with these people's hearts that literally trust you. They better like open their eyes. Some sad stuff.
Yeah.
But I guess you might need to, hotel rooms are expensive.
She needs that money, D, so she's gonna come up
50
with
Shades, I
anything.
knew you were just kidding, honey. I knew that.
I can't believe this shit right here.
Damn, this burn is really itching, y'all. And if it itches and I scratch it, I'm gonna peel the
Put butter on it.
D, check the back
butter.
chat.
Yeah, rub butter on a burn.
Right. But D, check the
I've
back
always
did
chat.
she?
heard rub
Hey,
mustard
Oh.
on it.
I
Sharon,
didn't know. Thank you,
Paige
Pat.
might. Paige might too. Oh, I didn't either.
Yeah, I said in the back
Flavor
chat
was
too if
live.
she went. And nobody
Yo,
looked at
we
it.
should go raid Flava.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go raid Flava, y'all. Flava's live. Let's go over there. Love y'all. Thank you for being here.
All right.
That's all. Do
Bye,
something
you're
nice
busted,
for
later.
today.
Bye.
Love you
Season
guys.
Love
Love
you,
you,
Nucky.
Nucky, Nucky.
Love you, D.
Love
Bye.
you.
Nice talking to y'all. Bye.
You
Bye.
too. Bye. How am I getting out of here? Oh.